zesty.
Got liquor on the table, I don't mind where the night goes, your skin on mine. I see no other people, love is blind, but that's alright though. Pull me down, drown me in this thing I'm feeling, round and round, the world is turning upside down. Tell me how I could be the one you're needing, girl. Your touch is driving me wild. I want your body on there. This moment is fleeting, so don't go away. I want your body on there. This moment is magic, I want you to stay. When you're playful, give it time. I'll make you mine, girl, your hand in mine. I'll lead you far away, girl, so divine. Our lips touch, our eyes close. Pull me down, drown me in this thing I'm feeling, round and round. Our world is turning upside down. Tell me how I could be the one you're needing, girl. Your touch is driving me wild. I want your body on there. This moment is fleeting, so don't go away. I want your body on there. This moment is magic, I want you to stay. I want your body on there. This moment is fleeting, so don't go away. I want your body on there. This moment is magic, I want you to stay.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons,
Says when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms. organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses.
Wow.
I thought you think about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about
Sure
to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone?
Romance.
It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. Wednesday, September 15th, 2021. Could you update the date and the rundown, please?
No, it's fine.
This is what happens when Mike's gone. I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. It is. I got it right, though. That's pretty impressive for me, to be honest. Usually I just read what's on the screen. It's Tuesday, September 14th, 2021. You get a second shot at this, chat. That is Sean. I am Hefty Goof. It is good to see you this morning. Tomorrow, Carlos will join us from But Why, though, and thegamefanatics.com. We'll talk more about that. I love today's topic of the day, which we'll get to in just a little bit as well. It is good to see KJ in the chat. Kate Zaid is already up and going this morning. It is good to see you, Kajito. Thank you for the lurk. Downs is here. Downs had a plan. Downs said they were going to all jump out and surprise me.
Did it work?
Well, clearly no, because I wasn't startled or anything. So, sorry to spoil your plan, Downs.
Sorry, Downs. Do you want me to distract him?
Yeah, sure. Okay, right.
Right. Ryan, look over here. Ryan, look over here. All right, get him.
Sean, why am I looking at you? I'm doing this for actually a ridiculously long amount of time. That's kind of silly. Man.
All right, now look at chat.
I guess I'll look over here now. Ah! Jeez.
Got him.
Woo!
Got him.
Hard.
Nice work, Downs.
Jelly is here too. Good morning, Jelly. It's good to see you. Kate.
First,
Doing 5:48 Pacific time. Wow. And then
Impressive.
Downs gets the night shift. Well, afternoon shift. So, yeah. Did you watch us on demand again, Downs? That's always intriguing to me. We got a 24-hour stream coming up on the 24th of September. That's from Master Jordy. We'll tell you about that. Kate Zaid has a murder mystery party coming up this Saturday. Kiki Lowe has Love Royale. Romance. We'll be back.
Nailed it.
So that does seem a little more phlegmy than normal.
Yeah, that one was deep in there.
It's a Wednesday day. Are we actually gonna play any video games today?
I think so.
I don't know if I will, because there was a PlayStation update.
Yeah.
And when they said that on the news, I was like, oh, that's cool. Well, tomorrow I'll see what that looks like. I forgot I had to update stuff.
Oh. Bummer.
Like, there's a lot of stuff going on right now on my screen. A lot. But we'll figure it out. Today is, man, take a deep breath. Here we go. National Cheese Toast Day. National Linguine Day. National Felt Hat Day. Felt hat.
Uh-huh.
How many of y'all have felt hats?
Nope.
I don't. I don't even know if I've seen a felt hat. could have easily been day of the day, which I think it might have been a year ago, but I'm just speculating. National Double Cheeseburger Day.
That sounds like something we would do for
Really?
sure.
Yeah. National Creme de Menthe Day.
Mm-hmm.
National Tackle Kids Cancer Day. National Neonatal Nurses Day.
Don't pause saying that one.
The Neonatal Nurses Day.
No, the National Tackle Kids
Cancer Day.
Cancer Day.
Yeah, National Tackle Kids Day. It's not National Tackle Kids Day. It's Tackle the Cancer. National Online Learning Day. Greenpeace Day. World Afro Day. International Dot Day. Make a Hat Day. So today's both Felt Hat Day and Make a Hat. So you could easily make a felt hat and be like double whammy.
Two for one.
Right? This one sounds delicious. I have no clue what this is. Butterscotch. Well, I mean, I can figure it out. Butterscotch Cinnamon Pie Day. Huh?
Butterscotch cinnamon pie. I can get on board with that.
It sounds really good. I like butterscotch.
Yeah, and I like cinnamon.
I like pie.
Let's do this.
Okay. Mom-in-law, did you know today's Butterscotch Cinnamon Pie Day? And then it's the start of Hispanic Heritage Month, which we'll look for things we can incorporate throughout the course of that it's the middle of September into the middle of October, so it spans 2 months on the calendar, 1 month's worth of time. So that's all the stuff that's day of the day. According to Jelly, if we've watched Blossom, which I know resident Blossom expert, Hefty Wife, has, then we would have seen a felt hat.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever watch Blossom?
Not really. I mean, I know it exists, and I would be able to pick it out in a lineup, but I never really watched it.
You're having a pumpkin spice oat milk latte. Oh, and Dungeon said butterscotch and with cinnamon. I'm having mixed feelings. Yeah, I don't know. I like all of that stuff, so why not? Why not give it a shot?
Yeah.
So
I'd give it a shot.
could be good.
Try it out.
We got that. We got Batman news coming to HBO Max. We have an opportunity for you to earn $1,300 by watching 13 horror films.
Okay.
So those are stories that we have coming up. I also have some tremendously exciting news, but a realization too. Tomorrow, we're giving away a name of the month. This is the name of the month for April. We got probably into the last 20 minutes of yesterday's show. And it dawned on me that we've actually given this game away already. We already gave Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion away.
Yeah, I think that was the last one we did.
I know, but I didn't remember. It's been so long since we've done a name of the month giveaway that we're giving it away again.
Just in case.
So, and someone reminded me it was Sushi who had won. Patreon subscriber Sushi. We'll give Sushi a shout out. But man, this is how bad we are at this.
What if Sushi wins a second time?
Sushi's like, really, guys, I have it. I have the game. I don't need the game again. The game's
Nope,
fine.
we can't. Your name came up. We can't do anything about it. Sorry, it's yours.
We actually have a bonus Kate Zaid announcement for you next hour too. So stick with us. Gaming Morning Show. It'll be a lot of fun. By the way, Kate Zaid's short that we did on YouTube was pretty exciting. People seem to like it because people are watching it. We have a new short coming out on Friday, so that'll be exciting. I don't know. How was your night? My night was up and down. So I'm fine today. I'm happy I have coffee, but I don't know. It was an odd evening for me. How about you?
My night was pretty okay. I was busy setting something up, and then I went to bed relatively on time / early, and it was fine.
Wow.
Nothing too exciting.
Okay.
Which did you see something?
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything looks exactly the same as it always has to me. So, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
fun things.
You should. You could put me full screen for a sec.
I will. Yeah. Me and Slobs are negotiating that right now. We're thinking about it. We're talking about, hey, well, why don't we put Sean full screen? And Slob's like, I don't know. Why don't we? And I'm like, well, we could. And the Slob's like, no, maybe not. And I was like, well, we could. Okay, here's Sean full screen. Good morning, Kiki. It's good to see you.
I put a color behind me.
Why'd you choose green?
Oh, well, I thought I'd show it off the best.
Oh, gotcha.
But technology is really nice, and this way, if Arturo is on the bed, I don't want him to be distracting. Now you can't see Arturo, and now we can just like.
Oh.
Oop, there.
That's a very unique background you have there.
Yeah, there.
I've never seen that before.
I mean, green screen's really handy, so you can put anything you want behind you.
Yeah, and you chose this background that I've never seen before.
Yeah, it's so you can't tell, but I laid on that bed, and one of the pillows is slightly askew, IRL, but green screen, so now you can't tell.
Interesting. Well, it looks nice.
Thanks.
And I like this immersion into a bedroom. Very good new feature to Gaming Morning Show. So,
tomorrow, like old school.
Wow, Slobs might have a disagreement with your new green screen. It was like I was like cutting back to you, and you were just like, boop! No. So, have you green screened the background behind the green screen? Yes, this is a green screenception.
The first shot you had where you saw the green screen behind me, that wasn't the actual green screen. That was a picture of the green screen.
All right, Slobs and I are going to go back to the negotiating table here. It's all right. It's the Wednesday show. Thursdays are our chaos show. Today is our Is Anything Gonna Work show. And those happen
technical difficulty show.
Yeah, no kidding. Jeez. Kiki, it is good to see you this morning. I'm excited for Love Royale this weekend. It's good. Dungeon asked, or told us, I guess. Not that you asked me, but cats ripped the screen and got out sometime in the night, and I woke to the cry and screams of cats outside my window to let them back in. At least you got that sound. Nothing's spookier for me than like you wake up in the middle of the night and all you hear is like where they're like fighting. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it's terrifying.
Like that.
It's kind of what that sounds like. Today is the anniversary, 26th, I guess it would be, of the movie Hackers. Do you remember the movie Hackers?
Oh, I remember the movie Hackers.
If somebody cannot look, but tell me the name of the actor in Hackers, because the big thing with Hackers was it was Angelina Jolie's like one of her earliest movies, and then Matthew Lillard was freaking spectacular in it. Okay, I'm curious, can you name the like main actor? Because, and the reason I ask this is because the person always reminds me of Mark Paul Gosselaar from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh, Kiki, did you get it? I mean, this isn't like a trivia question. There's no prizes, but I am curious if anyone knows. Does anyone want to agree or disagree with Tommy Lee Miller? It's a deep cut, Kiki. Anyway, I love this movie. This movie was one of my favorite movies because it had everything that you want from like an early technology movie, which was like, the graphical interface of what the computer looked like. You like swam through the 3D atmosphere of the computer, right? There was the Hack the Planet. They had the cool hacker names, Acid Burn, and Zero Cool, right?
It's so good.
So later today, Gaming Morning Show watch party, Hackers. That's definitely happening. Yeah, definitely.
Let's do it.
So now we have a vote for Johnny Lee Miller. So we have Tommy Lee Miller and Johnny Lee Miller. Oh, Kiki's saying Johnny. Okay.
Bummer.
All right, so the question
Still pretty good.
The question for y'all is what is your favorite bad movie? Do you have a favorite or top 3 bad movies?
I pulled up a list of bad movies that people love, because anytime like this where you're like, Hackers came out, what's your favorite bad movie that is terrible but you like anyway? And then all my mind can think of is well, Hackers is the only movie that's ever been made, so so I had to remind myself of other movies that exist. And on this list, some highlights that I do enjoy are things like Mortal Kombat, the original one.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good answer for a terrible movie that you like anyway. Every single one of the Fast and Furious movies, those would be on the list for me. Yeah,
I think to answer your question, KJ, well, define bad. It's like where you watch this movie and you go, man, there was something about that movie, like it was poorly shot, or the acting was just like, oh god, right? But you get done with it, you're like, but I kind of liked it, right? So it's different than the movie that tickles that spot where you're like, oh gosh, everything about this movie was just such a journey. I got lost in that movie, right? And that's what the thing with Hackers was, is like they're doing the scenes with the computer, and like they're doing all the commands to make it all hackery, and it's like, this is ridiculous, right? But you love it. So
it's so good.
So good. Oh, that's true. Kiki's right. People say Twilight's bad. I mean, listen.
People.
There were like 5 of them. Many of them were really bad. But like I liked the first Twilight just fine, and it was a bad movie. It was fine. Sharknado, that would be a good example. I think Sharknado was trying to be a bad movie, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that still counts.
Okay. All right.
I'd allow that. Another movie we've talked about recently is on this list, Wild Wild West.
That's a pretty bad movie.
I'd put that in that category.
I've never seen Dandy's here. Good moron to you, Dandy. Said Teen Witch.
Top of the moron.
What's Teen Witch?
Oh yeah. I've never seen it.
Okay. Never heard of it.
Oh, I know. I've heard of it at least.
Oh, you have? I never.
Yeah.
Like
Let's do a
Sabrina
watch
the
party.
Teenage Witch. Is Harry Clarence Styles in Teen Witch?
Probably.
Oh, Gone in 60 Seconds. See, I don't think that's a bad movie. That's a like it was a well-made movie. It just wasn't as well received. Like that was going to be Fast and the Furious before Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
They had the formula.
Mm-hmm.
Although that was a remake. Fast and the Furious, I think, was an original-ish concept. So.
Yeah. Did you ever
Good
see
moron.
the original Gone in 60 Seconds?
No.
It's literally like, say the movie's 30 minutes. It's a 29-minute car chase scene.
Oh my god.
It's like almost entirely just a single car chase. And it's great, especially for the time it was made. But yeah, it's like they're like, let's give you 30 seconds of setup and then just a car chase. It's like all it is.
Gone in 60 Seconds, the best thing I remember that, and that's another Angelina Jolie movie, right? But Nicolas Cage's character is like Memphis Reigns or something like that, right? Like, that's a badass name.
It's a good name.
This summer, Memphis Reigns. Right? It's good. Also could be a great name for a Southern California weatherman. Memphis Reigns. Actually, I want to say a Southern California weatherman was actually called Dallas Reigns. So,
It's pretty good.
different name. Same
Would
concept.
they be allowed to work, like Dallas Reigns, for example? Would they be able to work in Texas, or is that too on the nose?
I think Dallas Reigns could be the weather person in any major Texas market, but Dallas.
Gotcha.
So, like, watch Austin's Evening News with, Susan Smith, Tom Jones, and Dallas Reigns tonight at 11. Oh, and then the poor sports person always gets thrown in. And Shawn Michael with sports, like, is always at like the end of it. It's like, so they have the big reveal of the two anchors, and it's like, plus everyone loves the weather person. And then it's like, oh yeah, and then Betsy gives you sports.
Yeah.
See, KJ, and that's what I'm talking about. If you look at enough lists, you're gonna find a bad movie that you love. Could you put whatever list you found in our top 10 list slot?
Yeah.
And we'll just do that coming up at 7:25. Miss Theo is going to be here today for the final 2 hours. Sean is with us until 8, so we have a little Sean Theo crossover. Mike was going to be here, had to do something with work, but we'll be here for all 3 hours tomorrow, which means on Thursday, GMS Puppet Pals Theater, which we're excited about. So, all right, it's time to get informed. We need to know what's happening in the video game world, and to do that, there's only one place to go, and that is to the hashtag Video Game Expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, September 15th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. So we get a chance to bring back something that's been gone for a long time. It's been gone so long that most of you probably don't even know it ever existed. But once upon a time, we used to do the camera portion of our show using it, not Discord, and that allowed us to do backgrounds. And I had a newsroom, and now the newsroom returns.
Look at that, the old newsroom.
Welcome back, newsroom.
It fits you so well. It's like you never left.
Man, it's
Did they still have your chair in there?
nostalgic. No, actually, it's a new chair.
Oh, that was nice of them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, cozy.
Who was the keeper of the newsroom?
It's Arturo.
Oh,
He's done a great job.
Arturo, you get the gold star today. Proud of you, buddy.
He's a cat of the day. First news story. Yesterday, we talked about a European price cut for the Nintendo Switch. And now Nintendo has recently announced that they have no plans to lower the Switch price in the US following the European price cut. Get wrecked to the US, and get wrecked me for saying it's probably coming to other markets at some point.
Oh my god.
Fine. Thanks, Nintendo. I think they watched the show and they just like when I'm wrong. So, as of earlier this year, the Nintendo Switch in the US was $299.99, and the Switch Lite was $249.99. And as of today and on into eternity, it's $299.99. The Lite's $249.99.
I mean, not to make the news about me, I'm happy about this because I was a pretty late adopter of the Switch. I got there pretty late in the game, and so for me, I didn't overspend on a Switch because it's not coming down anytime soon. So, yay me!
Perfect. Obviously, the OLED Switch is coming out soon, and its price in the US is going to be $349.99. So, fine. See if I care, Nintendo.
Have you tried this? Have you considered just saying it's not going to come down?
No, because Nintendo doesn't like me. Next news story of the day. PlayStation 5 is getting an update. Ryan, it's getting an update.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got an update for you.
And this is a major firmware update. It's going to add several UI improvements, new features for PlayStation Remote Play, and a few other upgrades, including SSD expansion to the PlayStation 5. So this is going to be good. It's has many updates and improvements that's going to improve the user experience, which should make it easier to view game content and social features. The update will allow you to customize and hide control center buttons, and even read and write messages from the control center itself. So just tweaking some things on the PlayStation 5. The Remote Play app is also getting a few improvements with the update, including the ability to play games over mobile networks. We'll see how well that works. The last time I tried to do anything with Remote Play, it was mediocre at best. It's due out on Wednesday, though several features won't go live until tomorrow, Thursday. Oh no, Thursday, September 23rd. Not even tomorrow. A week from.
Well, I can tell you, my PlayStation 4 update went super smoothly. So
It messed up Slops though.
Slops was not happy with it. No, they were fighting all night. That was part of my odd tempo evening. So
Bummer. Maybe your Slobs just doesn't like the fact that I have a green screen. Like,
I think that's what it was. Was like, ooh, what is
I
this?
can get rid of it.
Wasn't ready for this. I like also the irony. This on the side, that the day that you switched to a green screen, Austin cleaned your living room and debuted her non-green screen stream. So did you
Nice.
just basically borrow Austin's green screen?
Yeah, that's why she had to clean her living room, as I stole her green screen.
She got home. She's like, "Where's my green screen? I guess I'll have to clean this living room."
Last news story of the day, in an update to the Activision Blizzard nonsense, Activision Blizzard employees have filed an NLRB suit accusing the company of union busting and intimidation because they weren't in enough hot water. The employees have alleged that they've been using corrosive tactics to attempt to prevent its employees from exercising their rights to stand together and demand a more equitable, sustainable, and diverse workplace. It's just not good. Activision Blizzard, come on. The group says the company's threatened outspoken employees and told them they cannot discuss wages, hours, or working conditions. So if you were on the fence about whether or not you were happy with Activision Blizzard and their current practices, perhaps this will swing.
Yeah, it's a mess over there. I don't have a lot more to add to the story. All it makes me think of is this idea that bigger isn't always better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because Activision and Blizzard merged or were acquired or however that worked. And it wasn't that long ago. Relative, right?
No.
Wasn't it like 5 years ago, maybe? If that?
That sounds right, but I'm not positive.
I'll Google it.
An anonymous employee reportedly told Vice that some of the more outspoken employees at the company had recently been told their work performance was not up to standards, despite it being good previously. And another said the company had recently been hemorrhaging people in the wake of the harassment lawsuit against Activision Blizzard.
Oh gosh, I was off. I was way off. 2008.
Nailed it.
So,
That was about 5 years ago.
huh. Okay, well, it's been far longer than I realized, but still. Bigger is not necessarily always better.
No. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. We have Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town out on PC, Fire Commander out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and PC, Merrick's Market out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, Flynn, Son of Crimson out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC, Cat Lateral Damage Re-Meowstered out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC, which was not Name of the Morning because I know too much about Cat Lateral Damage. Dustwind, The Last Resort is out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Xbox One. Mr. Pumpkin 2, Kowloon Walled City is out on Xbox One. Titan Chaser is out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Oh, and Switch. Omen of Sorrow is out on Xbox One. Between Time, Escape Room is out on Switch. Mind Cell is out on Switch. Timberborn is out on PC and Mac. Age of Darkness, Final Stand is out on PC. Gas Station Simulator out on PC. And that's right, I did not choose the Gas Station Simulator. Are you proud of me? And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's Name of the Morning goes to Arcan, the Dog Adventurer, out on Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S.
Arcan, the Dog Adventurer.
That's right, he's a dog adventurer.
Sounds like, what was the dinosaur game?
Turok?
Yeah. Is this like dinosaurs and dogs?
Maybe.
It's a lot of our color back there.
Look, I'm like Ryan. I have an orange background.
Yeah, and when
more
you,
red?
yeah, look, see, as you get, it's your background. That's because it's a green screen. It's not a real background.
Yeah,
The lighting doesn't actually absorb it. So Where's the tweet? Tweet. You did it right. Where's the tweet? Send it out again. Send it out again. I don't care. Make it. We'll plaster Arcan, the dog adventure, everywhere. Well, fine. You don't get any tweet love from us. Sorry. That's why when I tell you what I'm about to tell you, which is check our Twitter. You can follow us at sports.gaming, Hefty Goof, and at Watch GMS. For the name of the morning, you won't actually be able to do that because when you go there won't be any information. But maybe there will be later as I get a notification. Either way, congratulations, Arcan, the dog adventure. You are a name of the morning and thus eligible for name of the month consideration. As we mentioned, big news. We're re-giving out Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. No confirmation yet if we're actually stealing Sushi's name back or Sushi's game back and then giving it to somebody else. But wouldn't it be great if tomorrow's re-gifting day?
It probably is.
So I'll reach out to Sushi and see if Sushi will let us borrow that game back. There you go. We'll give it out tomorrow, name of the month for April, and we're just on our way to getting everything back into the way it should be with name of the month every single month. Find out more on our Twitter, search
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
And GMS Name of the Morning. Groggy is here. Good morning to you, Groggy. It is good to see you. Thank you so much
Top of the Mora
for the lurk. Appreciate that, Kiki Low. Means a lot. We have exciting Love Royale happenings on Sunday. It starts at about 12 noon Pacific time. I will be one of the wooers. And as Kate Zaid knows, with my tremendous ability to woo Sebastian in Stardew Valley, I plan to bring some of that energy to the Love Royale coming up on Kiki Low's stream. It's going to be fun. I also like that KJ has a name of the morning kind of for KJ. The game was made for you. Cat lateral damage, like you said, you know a lot about this game, but it's called Remoustered.
Yeah. Meowstered.
So there you go. Meowstered. Get it? Get it?
It's pretty good. There was a VR version of that game.
Really?
Yeah, you could be a cat. It's pretty good. And the whole idea of the cat is that you knock things off shelves doing cat things.
Scott Chick, are you still here? I know Scott Chick sometimes has to jump in, talk to us for a little bit, go back to work. But Scott Chick, I have something for you if you're still here. What did I miss? Collateral damage? Yeah, cat lateral damage out today for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. It's called cat lateral damage remount. Damn it. Sean, help me.
Meowstered.
So, Scott Chick. So behind Sean is a green screen. Sean unveiled that. It looks like Sean's bedroom, but it's a green screen. And Sean was telling us that Sean wanted to do that because he doesn't want to show Arturo on stream anymore. That's exactly what he said verbatim.
That's not what I said.
It's exactly what he said.
That's not what I said.
I have it clipped.
That's
maybe.
not what I said.
He's like, man, I don't want to show my cat on stream ever again.
He's not there.
I know, Scott Chick. I'm hurt too.
No, see what all this will do, because if you know Arturo like I know Arturo, he primarily wants the attention. And so when he's sleeping peacefully on the bed, he knows you're watching him. And now he knows you won't be watching him, so he'll never sleep on the bed. He'll always jump up here to say hi.
Okay. All right.
There you go. I've drawn him closer to us.
Okay. So, Scott Chick, everything will be okay. I'm sorry for the false alarm. Didn't mean to get you all worked up. Although we're never going to see Arturo modeling
I
again.
don't see him bathing himself anymore.
I hope so, too. Hackers was released this day in 1995. What is your favorite bad movie? Coming up next hour, we're going to do a top 10 list. And that top 10 list is the top 15 bad movies that are so bad they're good again.
That's right.
Hope it pays off.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, Hackers is definitely a bad movie.
Yeah.
I mean, even like The Princess Bride was designed to kind of be a not wonderful film, right? Like they kind of knew that they were a storybook movie and played that up to a degree, or am I not doing The Princess Bride justice? It's a great movie.
Yeah, that I think that checks out.
Princess Bride is a gift to the universe. Yeah, that's a hard thing for me to say because I don't really think that's a bad movie. It's a great movie. But is it a badly produced movie? Like, was it a cinematic masterpiece? I don't know. Nice.
Yeah.
You're cracked.
Nope. Stop teaching me about the control center. Just let me use it.
Culty. Culty said, hack the planet! That was a tagline. It's great. The music in that movie, Hackers, was so good, too. Like when they were doing the hacking scenes. Oh, right. They had rollerblading scenes. It wouldn't be a 90s movie without rollerblading scenes, right?
And not just rollerblading scenes, like they had a whole area that had like ramps and stuff for them to like rollerblade around, and all I wanted at that time was to go there and rollerblade around in that whole place.
Yeah, well, that was, I mean, 1995 is when Hackers came out. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was closer to like 1990, 1991, something like that. And there was the place where all the Foot Clan soldiers would go.
Yeah. Same vibe. Oh.
And you were like, I want to go there.
Yeah. Yep. I almost joined the Foot Clan because of that.
Sean almost turned to a life of crime.
Just for rollerblades.
A life of crime and ineptitude in fighting scenes. Because the Foot Clan was one of the best at the bad guys go one at a time at the good guys fighting technique.
Yeah.
KJ asks, would the Monty Python... No, would the Python Mighty movies... Okay, that is either supposed to be Monty Python or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Either way, I think we can go with that. I haven't watched enough Monty Python to have any sort of idea of how to answer that question.
Well, I think it's different too. The idea of like a movie that being older, being of a different generation, if it came out today, is like, oh man, that doesn't hold up well. Like that's not a good movie. Isn't the same as it came out at the time and people saw it and they're like, oof, not great. And I think Monty Python at the time came out and they're like, this is brilliant. But I don't know. I also haven't seen much Monty Python.
For some reason, all I can think of to give you this comparison that I'm trying to make is like Jurassic Park came out and everyone watched that movie and we're like, this is a masterpiece, right? And I'm not even trying to get up to like Jurassic Park level of technological breakthrough and those kind of things. But there's got to be some other kind of movie that was like, okay, this like Home Alone. Home Alone came out, and that movie was, it looked good. It made sense, right? Whereas like Hackers, you just watch that movie, you're like, did they film this on like a spare camera they had hanging around? You know what I mean? Like it just didn't look great either.
It's just not great, no.
And the like they had the special effects with the computers, and it was like remember how they had the antagonist like in the same color as like what was going on behind, so if it was like a red computer scene, the person would show up like all red digitized. I don't know. I'm trying. I need a clearer explanation for this, but it was a bad movie. That was great. Quiet. Good morning to you. Monty Python equals good. Python Mighty is the knockoff that you might see at a shady marketplace. Hey, do you want to buy a DVD? That's like when you got the present from like grandma or something. It's like, I got you the new game that you were asking for, and it was like close, but not exactly the new game.
I got you the Nintendo Cube game. You're like, that's not a GameCube.
I don't remember the saxophone time on the roof pool. Do you remember that scene?
Vaguely.
I save.
Epic save.
Yeah, I know that scene, Scott Chick. I've heard of that one. Like, there's certain Monty Python, like, moments that I've heard. But I didn't actually watch them.
Man, they just can't get it out of our zone.
Get out of our zone. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And into our goal. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Nice.
I got Monty Python DVDs sent to us monthly growing up. I have all of them, and it's amazing. Which one's your favorite, Jelly? Yeah, The Princess Bride was really good. I can't even think that. I don't even think that was a fair comparison. It's so hard to try to explain this. The good news is, like, I'm not worried about, like, upsetting Chad at all. I just can't figure out a more clear way to explain this. Because, like, Dumb and Dumber was a movie that was intended to be bad, right? Like, it was supposed to be in that kind of vein. So
Yeah.
I do the Lumberjack song quite a bit. I have used that before. He said doo-doo. All right, not bad start to the Rocket League day. I'm pretty happy with that.
It's pretty good.
You are one of life's winners.
6:47 West Coast time, 9:47 out on the East. It is 2:47 on a chill episode of Gaming Morning Show. 2:47 for those watching GMS in the afternoon.
Sorry, I'm working on something very important.
Oh, yeah, no, you're fine. No, yeah, please. We're only live. You do whatever you need to do. Small Soldiers was pretty bad. Down's a good one.
I never saw that. That did not look good though.
Small Soldiers was one of those movies that we happened to be fortunate enough to have HBO growing up. And so in the summertime, you watch the same movie over and over and over. And Small Soldiers was one of those movies that was just on every single time you turned on the TV.
Right.
No kidding. KJ had this happen to her. Oh my God. My step-grandma intended to get me Backstreet Boys, but instead gave me a Back Alley Guys. Some really strange knockoff that was so bad.
That sounds pretty good.
Back streets back. All right.
Are you ready?
No.
Okay. Take your time. While Sean's working on this, I will tell you about a Batman spinoff that's coming up to HBO Max. This is from Joe Otterson of Variety. You know that the Batman. Oh, sorry, Jelly accused me of this earlier. I apologize. The Batman, right? Kate just popped back in to scold Downs and take back off. Okay, take that, Downs. Small Soldiers was pretty bad. It wasn't good. It was fine. Sorry, Kate. So there's the Batman, and apparently there's a Penguin like spin-off series that's going to be on HBO Max. It's in early development. Colin Farrell. That was really odd because our transition went through when you did that. And I was like, did I hit a button? Very confused.
Nope.
Oh, I see what you're
fixed
doing.
it.
Okay, so there's a surprise coming up here in just a second. Colin Farrell is going to play the supervillain. Approach to star in the spin-off series. No deal is currently in place, though, so they haven't finalized this. There's also Lauren LaFranc. I'm going to write the script. LaFranc. It'll supposedly show how the Penguin rose to power in the Gotham criminal underworld. So,
Nice.
I mean, There hasn't been much in the way of Penguin development, right? Like, they've never really
Right,
focused
yeah.
too much on it.
I mean, yeah. There's also like 20 Batman movies in development, so I don't know what to think.
I think it'll work. Don't worry about it. All right, let's do this. Sean worked really hard on this for you, chat. Hours. So, let's go ahead and see what Sean's been working on. We go full screen now to Sean.
Hey, bud. Hey, it's Arturo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, Arturo. It's Arturo. It looks just like him.
I can't tell the difference between your new setup and this setup. Arturo looks just as good as before.
It's the same. Everyone knows that Arturo has transparent skin and no body.
No, actually, fun fact, Arturo's skin is not transparent. It happens to be the exact same color as that bedspread.
And texture.
That's true. Yeah. Have you ever thought about being an artist?
I mean, it's pretty good, right?
I mean, you kind
The
of are,
shading
actually.
is-
So. I know it'll now be your avatar. Instead of the puppet pal, you can just have that Arturo face.
just Arturo. Oh, I could print that out, and we could have an Arturo puppet pal.
That's true. If you missed it, Jelly's referencing the picture that we, I think, put in our Discord. Maybe we haven't actually. We shared it on the stream. But the other day, Arturo was just hanging out in the caregiver's car. There's a caregiver who comes over to Sean's house to help us with our father-in-law. And the windows were down, and Arturo was like, "This is my car now."
I sleep here.
It was pretty okay. Nice work. That was a good surprise. Way to make that pay off.
Thanks.
It is time for birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, we would love to celebrate with you. Let us know in the chat, and we will sing the happy birthday song. Celebrity birthday-wise, a thinner day. You remember how earlier our good friend Kiki Lowe guessed Tommy Lee Miller for the actor who played the starring role in Hackers, which, by the way, Zero Cool was the Hackers' hacker name. I don't remember what his character name was at all. Was it Johnny? Downs, you seem to be a resident Hackers expert. Will you fill in the role of Calaf today? And let us know. But I bring that up to tell you that Tommy Lee Jones is 75 today.
Speaking of bad movies that you enjoy, I actually enjoy the Batman movie that has him as Two-Face. It's terrible.
Oh, that was the George Clooney nipples. Nope, that was Mr. Freeze. Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer was that one, right?
Yeah.
Because the reason I like
they
that
all
one
blur
is
together right now.
that was Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that
yeah.
had Jim Carrey as the Riddler.
And Tommy Lee Jones. That was probably outside of the Michael Keaton ones. Well, then there's only 4. I made it sound like there's. No, wait, no, there's not, right? So there was Batman, Batman Returns.
Batman Forever.
Okay, and then was it
Batman and Robin.
Is
And
George
that one was just terrible.
is George Clooney's Batman and Robin?
He did 2, didn't he?
No, I thought he just did 1.
No, I think he did 2.
Was there only 4 before they kind of revived it in the Dark Knight way? Ugh, that's why I come into movies. Anyway, Tommy Lee Jones is 75 today. Let's see. Oliver Stone is 75 today. Oliver Stone directed everyone's favorite football movie, Any Given Sunday, which is incredibly realistic. Anyway, 75 as well.
Nice.
Josh Charles is 50 today. Josh Charles was in a great sitcom. It wasn't a sitcom. Well, it was kind of a sitcom. It was called Sports Night. And it was kind of based on ESPN's Sports Center heyday.
Yeah.
I had that on DVD.
Nice. We should do a watch party.
We should. Coming up tonight after our Hackers watch party, we will watch the complete, I think it was like 3 seasons of Sports Night with Josh Charles and the other guy.
Love it.
Tom Hardy is 44.
His fun fact's terrible. Did you know he played the villain Bane in Dark Knight Rises? It's a small indie film. You've probably never heard of it.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't know who Tom Hardy was. So that actually did help me. So it's not a fun fact. Still, it's a obvious fact that Ryan should know. But
At least the fun fact wasn't plays the main character in Venom.
wait, is he the new Venom?
Yeah.
I thought that was Woody Harrelson.
No.
Man, I'm misreading things badly, aren't I? This is good from Cleveland.com. Britain's Prince Harry turns 37. I mean, I don't think anyone was going to get confused if I said Prince Harry, but maybe I'm wrong. So, anyway, Britain's Prince Harry, 37.
You know, that other country that also has a Prince Harry.
Oh, good, quiet. I'm not that far off. I'm like, I swore I saw Woody Harrelson in a Marvel trailer just the other day. That makes me feel better. Okay. So yeah, Prince Harry 37 today. Heidi Montag 35.
Has a son named Gunner.
Ooh. Top line, other celebrity birthdays. This is everything that we've ever wanted for our good old friend Sports.Gaming here. I want you to really soak this in. Okay, this is all yours. I'll just lay out.
Drummer Kelly Keegi of Night Ranger is 69.
Nice.
Also, drummer Mitch Dorge of Crash Test Dummies is 61.
Sorry, Mitch Dorge, you kind of got rough day to be a drummer up against another drummer with a birthday that's the 69th.
Nice.
Just wait 8 more years, Mitch. Your time will come.
That'll be your time to shine, and then we'll be like, Kelly Keegi who? Yes, KJ. Yeah, that's what I was saying at the top is I didn't remember the main actor's name, but I was like, Matthew Lillard was in the movie. I remember that clear as day, and he was great. That was like everything about Matthew Lillard that I will remember for the rest of my life. Like, he had a good run because Scream was right about then too. So nice work, Matthew Lillard.
It's pretty good.
Like zoinks. All right. Marco
Polo
has an I'm Dead birthday today.
Do you think he knows, wherever he is after dying, that people only know who he is because we've decided his name is a great like children's game?
Well, and I'll be honest, I never played Marco Polo growing up. Like I've never once been in a pool and actually genuinely played Marco Polo.
I did like middle school age. We played Marco Polo in the pool.
I got a couple of fun football birthdays. So today is Dan Marino's birthday. Dan Marino was a very good football player. Hall of Famer, Miami Dolphins, never won a Super Bowl, made it to the Super Bowl in like his rookie year, I think. Never went back. But also, one of the best ever professional athlete as an actor in a movie appearance with Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Also, it's Ernest Biner's birthday. And I'm going to say that to you, and if you're not a football fan, you're going to probably be like, who? And even if you are a kind of football fan, you might still be like, who? But Ernest Biner is part of the reason the Denver Broncos are an amazing, legendary team since the 1980s, because Ernest Biner fumbled the football at Mile High Stadium in the game that came known to be called the Fumble and helped the Broncos get to a Super Bowl. It followed another Cleveland Browns epic against the Broncos that was called the Drive, because John Elway led the Broncos on a 98-yard drive to make it to the Super Bowl over the Browns. The Broncos are the main reason the Browns have never been in the Super Bowl. So,
Wow.
happy birthday, Ernest Biner. Didn't expect
If you
that
ever
to-
meet him, don't tell him that story.
I probably would. Jelly said, I thought you were saying Fargo, and I was about to be like, that was such a good movie. Oh, auditory processing disorder. I've never seen Fargo, but my understanding is Fargo is a pretty okay movie.
It's pretty good.
Alien says it was pretty okay.
This day in gaming history, nothing before 1995, so no lawsuit or not lawsuit. 2005, in Chiba, Japan. Is there a town called Chiba in Japan?
It seems that way.
And then I like this too. The Tokyo Game Show is held. So is Chiba like a neighborhood of Tokyo, maybe? Over 4 days.
I hope so.
Nintendo shows a prototype wireless controller for its next console video game system. It's shaped like a television remote controller, interacting with sensors attached to the television to detect movement. An expansion slot allows for add-on devices. I wonder what that would become.
It's not gonna catch on.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Nope.
That was 2005. 4 years later, EA released Need for Speed Shift for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Did you ever get into either Need for Speed or the Gran Turismo, right?
No, neither. I always liked the idea of the Need for Speed games, and I've started a couple, but I always get like half an hour into it, and I'm like, no, I don't actually enjoy this.
Downs was here earlier talking about Gone in 60 Seconds. Could you imagine a Gone in 60 Seconds Need for Speed mashup? That'd be pretty good. Same year.
There was a Gone in 60 Seconds game at the time.
Scribblenauts came out for Nintendo DS. Scribblenauts.
Scribblenauts.
NHL 10 the same year. The next year, PlayStation Move came out. You had that, right?
No.
I thought you had the cool little sticks with the little knobby things on top.
My dad had got the PlayStation Move because he gets anything video gamey, gadgety, because he's like, oh, that's really cool, I'm gonna play it all the time, and he gets it and he never plays it. And so I stole the Move controllers when I got the VR. So I wouldn't have to buy it.
Gotcha. Last this day in gaming history, 2017, Dishonored: Death of the Outsider came out. Sega released Sonic Mania, and Nintendo put out Metroid: Samus Returns for Nintendo 3DS. So that's your this day in gaming history. Quiet I Am Gaming answers. Chiba is a prefecture, so kind of like a state. I appreciate you saying that. The thing that caught me off guard was this copy read Chiba, Japan. I was like, well, was it in China? Because that's what I read in my brain when I saw Chiba. It was China. That didn't make any sense to me. Now I know. Yeah, I never played Marco Polo, but I will say that every time I imagined playing Marco Polo, I was always so dismayed because I couldn't figure out how to get the horse in the pool. All right, next hour, we will go through bad movies. Miss Theo will be here as well. Also, sports! So that's all coming up. Sean's got a green screen, and Sean's got a cat. And we have more of Gaming Morning Show coming up on the other side. Carlos joins us from But Why Though in the 7 o'clock hour tomorrow as well. Our weekly check-in with the outstanding website, butwhythoughpodcast.com. So stick around for that. More still to come. Gaming Morning Show, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv.
Felt like I was stuck in chains. All this time with you, I took the pain. Knew that it was wrong to stay. So I told myself I'd walk away. I think I'm ready now, ready now, ready now. And I'm so over you dragging me down. Just want Take a chance, in a trance, painted red, what a romance. Take a chance, one glance, painted blue, end up with a rain dance. Just a bit stronger, an honor and a monster. Yeah, I gotta say I want this longer. Can't find this anywhere, constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Won't find us anywhere, constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Can't find this anywhere, yeah. I want this longer. Won't find this
When you
back
need
to
coffee, you drink your Dunkin' coffee. Okay, it's not bad. It's good for you. But then afterwards, you take a shower with your Dr. Squatch soap.
Yeah, yeah.
Dunkin'
Nautical-
coffee. Dunkin'
nautical
coffee, you
state.
say?
Didn't see that happening.
My favorite Dunkin' coffee is caramel black.
Oh, there you go. See,
Mm-hmm.
he's got the.
Caramel black. I'll talk about the caramel black for a period of time because it's caramel black, and I'm not stalling. You're stalling. It's Dunkin' Donuts cold brew. I can't talk.
Oh God.
And
Dunkin'
I'm
Donuts,
kind of
you say?
partial to midnight black Dunkin' coffee.
What happened?
It's delicious. And it's
Ryan
slightly
just ran
sweet.
right through his back.
This is a metal cup. It's nice and cool.
AJ has the appropriate name for our show. GMS now stands for Gaming Messy Show.
Yep, I told you, VG, just sleep in next time.
You guys ever
It's not worth it.
wanted to light the garbage truck on fire? Here it is.
Sean, I wasn't ready.
anywhere, constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside.
It was the Loch Ness Monster. I am your pancake expert. Nerd alert! Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery. Who's up for some peanut butter and cheese sandwiches? Get your Dunkin' coffee. All right, everyone get their tube amusement devices. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and birthdays. No. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamers. It's so good to see everybody. I'm so happy that you're here.
Birthdays.
Yeah, you want to do birthdays?
Good morning.
Bob forgot about things. There's Theo in the top left. I am Empty Goof. That's Sean in the bottom left. Bob is on vacation. I don't know what happened with Bob there. It is good to see you, Theo. Good moron.
Good morning. Ba 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 ran. Ba ba
What?
ba. Sorry.
What is this new set you have?
Oh no, it's not good. Wait, is the microphone working?
We're so far 78%.
We're getting little teases of Robot Theo, but just like, and then it goes away.
It sounds. The good news is it sounds like internet robot Theo, not Discord doesn't like your computer and microphone Theo. So.
Okay, cool. So I have to babysit today, like literally as soon as I get off of this. So I brought my setup to their place.
Oh my gosh, that was so kind of you.
That's
Thanks for hanging out with us. That's
God.
awesome.
Of course. And so I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm not like hardwired in, so that might be the issue.
It's
Sorry
fine.
about that.
Nah,
y'all.
it's fine. We didn't even notice.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot of
You have
Sean.
to teach me how to do that. That's amazing.
You just lean
A
real
wink.
close.
You just go to the Austin Attack School of Streaming. Miss Theo is a fantastic Reiki master, musician, and host of Finding Your Voice. A whole bunch of things that we'll tell you about going on, but this is our topic of the day, chat. And there's a lot of greetings for what it's worth in chat for you, Theo. So everyone's saying hi. Hackers.
Good morning.
Do you remember the movie Hackers? It was a mid-'90s movie. It was released this day in 1995, and so we're asking everybody, what is your favorite bad movie? A movie that you know is bad, but you're like, I love this movie.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Because
I feel like there's a lot of those.
Hackers was that for me. Because it has Matthew Lillard, it has Angelina Jolie, and like the whole premise is, it's pretty fine. It was like back when everyone assumed that when you hacked, it was kind of like Ferris Bueller. Remember when Ferris Bueller took the little phone thing and put it on like the modem thing, and then he changed all his grades? Like, it's the same kind of thing where it's like, oh, if you have a computer and a modem, then you just get to hack everybody, right? And it was great. There was rollerblades and fictional computer scenes. So I liked it. Do you have anything?
Times. Those were good times. Do I have anything bad movie? Oh God, I mean, just cheesy. Probably the most embarrassing. There's a lot of them, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if anyone's even seen this movie, but it's with Sarah Michelle Gellar. It's called Simply Irresistible, and like she inherits this restaurant, and then her grandma's soul is in the soul of a crab who like guides her through cooking all these recipes.
Simply Irresistible?
And then she makes these beautiful eclairs that just look so delicious. That's really what it is. I was like, I want to eat those eclairs.
All right.
But it's cheesy.
As we do, Sean, right? We do this all the time. It's time for a random first paragraph of plot read on Gaming Morning Show. Amanda Shelton inherits her late mother's restaurant, but lacks her mother's ability to cook. When the restaurant is falling, when Amanda meets a mysterious and possibly magical man at the local market. He introduces himself as Gene O'Reilly and claims to be an old friend of her mother's. He sells her crabs, one of which escapes cooking to become her personal mascot. When Amanda meets her love interest at the market, Tom Bartlett, a department store manager at Henry Bendel on Fifth Avenue, who is opening, I can't get to the movie voice, guys. It's not working, an ambitious new restaurant inside his store. It is never explicitly explained why, but this beautiful day transforms Amanda into a miraculous food magician. People who now eat her impressive new dishes start feeling exactly what she was feeling when she was making the dish. These are inspired by her emotions and created with the help of her magic crab.
So, you know, you'll get crabs if you eat there. So.
Downs is excited. I can sell my crabs? ? Wow, that was a deep cut. It was a $6 million budget and made $4.4 million at the box office.
Ooh, ouch. Ouch.
Bummer.
This February, Sarah Michelle Gellar is Simply Irresistible.
I kind of want to watch this now.
We should have. The first time I've ever suggested this, Sean, but we should have a GMS watch party of Simply Irresistible.
We should.
What do you say?
We should. Oh gosh, we should. And then if we're over it, we could just hang out and eat.
Eat crab. Ooh.
Eat crab.
I like this idea. Good moron to you, Doc. It's good to see
Good moron.
Digital Doc Games hanging out with us today. You can check out Digital Doc on YouTube. Find all Amiyad's great work. Coming up tomorrow, Carlos will join us from But Why Though podcast. We're going to talk a little bit about PAX West and some other things. You can find the latest episode and material, things that they're writing about at butwhythoughpodcast.com. So that's our topic of the day, hackers. Here's some fun video game related things, by the way, that was in Hackers according to... Gosh, I don't remember what my source is on this. Oh, it was from kpolson.com. A prototype of the PlayStation game Wipeout is played in a nightclub during the movie. The PlayStation logo appears in the game, and that's significant because I think it might have been close to before the PlayStation came out. There's a Nintendo Power Glove that appears in the movie. That's if you remember the Power Glove. The Atari Virtuality SU-2000 virtual reality arcade system is shown. I have no clue what the hell that is. And a character says, a wake-up call for the Nintendo generation. So there you go. Some fun things that happen.
Okay, then.
Okay.
That one time.
Yep. Listen, Angelina Jolie, Matthew Lillard, and the other guy star in.
Dude, Matthew Lillard is just a whole early 2000s vibe.
I mean, it carried over that long. I'm telling you, peak Lillard was like mid 90s. You had Scream, and you had
90s.
You had this movie Hackers, but like you even got Matthew Lillard with Shaggy, which was like 2002, something like that.
She's All That. She's All That.
He was in She's All That.
Yes, he was the like MTV popular boyfriend of Freddie Prinze Jr.'s first girlfriend.
Nice.
Like she goes to like spring break and like falls in love with him, and he comes back and like, eh.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that. Gosh, She's All That was a great movie when I watched it in high school, and it is a horrible movie as I watch it now. What a bad premise for a movie. Oh my gosh.
I know.
It's 7:18, so we have a top 5 list coming up here, or top five. Would we reduce it to 5, Sean?
we gotta keep things rolling.
Jeez, we've had an odd day so far. It's been an odd day. We have that coming up. We're also going to tell you how you can make $1,300 by watching 13 horror movies. So, we also have a little bit of breaking news. So, if you don't know, Ben Hooper is the one who wrote this last story about the getting paid to watch horror movies. Ben Hooper makes regular appearances now in terms of stories on the show because Mike really loves Ben Hooper, basically. Like, Mike finds every story of Ben Hooper's that he can. Well, here it is, our latest announcement. Confirmed Tuesday, Ben Hooper will be a guest on Gaming Morning Show.
Ooh, nice.
And I know that Mike's not here today, but Mike, on a scale of 1 to 10, Sean, how excited do you think Mike is for this?
Like 52.
I know. He's so excited. He's so excited. We get to have... Ooh, we could play a game with Ben Hooper. We could play a game where we have random cards of animals, verbs, and locations, and then he has to give us a premise for a story that could happen there.
Like it.
I think that'd be fun.
I think that'd be great.
Sounds like fun.
Here's some days of the day, Theo. So this might give you some thoughts. A National Cheese Toast Day, which someone I think said, is that grilled cheese? And I don't know. Is National Cheese Toast Day synonymous with grilled cheese?
No, that's different.
I don't think so.
What is it then?
No,
I don't know.
Is that from a cheese toast? I don't know. Just a slice of toast with cheese on top.
Yeah, for some reason that's where my brain went, and I was like, well, that can't be good to make, right? Like,
Well, I also wonder if that is that from another country though, because I feel like we don't call anything cheese toast here.
either that or we've been missing out on cheese toast forever.
Oh wait, down says grilled. Oh, cheese toasty is grilled cheese.
Huh. So why don't you call it what stopped y'all from calling it grilled cheese? Like, was that a trademarked name or something?
See, that makes sense if it wasn't from here.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll try it. Scott Chick says, are cheese toasties and grilled cheese the same thing, or is it cheese? Well, so yeah, we have to figure this out. We'll have to have a GMS investigates pretty soon.
And it sounds like we might have to make some cheesy toasty grilled cheese sandos.
With peanut butter on them and black pepper.
Yeah, I know. It reminded me of that incident.
The incident. I wonder if it would be better grilled.
It
You know
can't.
what? I bet No, I actually. It could.
I mean, Sean, is there any way that could even remotely sound good to you as a peanut butter hater?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Peanut butter hater. Got it.
Yeah, Sean's like the only person I know who hates peanut butter.
Whoa.
Does anyone else dislike peanut butter? Okay,
I love peanut butter.
So according to KJ, who has a pretty deep culinary background, says grilled cheese equals cheese between two breads. Cheese toast is open-faced.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Where's KJ from?
Oregon. I mean, KJ, I don't know where you're originally from, but you live in Oregon now.
Nice save.
apparently KJ does not love peanut butter, but can tolerate. So, not an adamant peanut butter hater.
Just in the wrong place.
I enjoy the peanut butters.
Mm-hmm. I do too. By the way, I can report back, and I'll tell you the rest of the days of the day. I can report back that Sean, who showed his birthday cake on Monday, was in fact delicious. So, nice work to Sports Doc wife.
Breaking news.
If you missed,
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sean's another day older. Today, in fact.
Oh, nice. How old are you now? 16.
16.
Still doing the same things you were doing when you were 16, hanging out, playing games with your friends.
Yeah, that's right. We're crushing it now.
Between the hours of 6 to 9 a.m., I am 16.
It's responsible hanging out, or in the early morning hours.
Early in the morning.
Exactly.
All right, so it's National Linguini Day.
Yum.
It's National. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones. National Felt Hat Day.
It's like, okay, we need to make a day, since you can make a day out of anything. Can we just make a day?
We could. What do you want to make the day of?
I don't know. I don't know. Chat, I don't know. Let us know. What should we all make the GMS day for?
So when is National Reiki Day? That's got to exist, right?
Oh, that's got to exist.
I don't know. Let me look that up.
Yeah, you might have to, because K-Laugh's not here. Because, man, K-Laugh has had 2 days in a row of unexcused absence. I hope K-Laugh's doing okay.
Maybe he doesn't like us anymore.
Ooh, I hope not, because K-Laugh is critical to this show's existence. So, man, they lulled me to sleep there. I was like, okay, I'm in the goal. I'm in the goal. Okay, I can go up. And then this person was like, yeah, good moron to you, Dr. Chick.
Top of the moron.
It is good to see you this morning. Downs is voting that we make a Miss Theo Day.
Downs, you quit it now.
I mean, that could be a pretty good day. I mean, there's a felt hat day. Why not make a Miss Theo Day?
You know what? Why not? And let's spread the light, spread the love.
You know, I wish.
Can you imagine if I oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I lay out for you. What's up?
No, I just think it's like, hey, everybody, you don't know me, but today's National Theo Day. Just FYI.
Oh, well, all the Theos of the world would be excited about it.
Right. Doesn't have to be
that's
exclusive.
True. That's true. Actually, I've only met one female Theodora ever before. And it was actually in Oregon in the admissions office, which was so random.
What are the odds?
I know, right? And and then the other ones are all dudes.
Well, I've honestly never met another Theo, dude or otherwise. So the only other time I'd ever heard Theo's name was Theo Huxtable. So
Yeah. I used to reference that all the time, but I don't anymore.
Well, Theo Huxtable didn't do anything wrong, as far as I know. So
I know, just by association.
But it's funny that happened to you. So Theo and I met in college, and we don't talk much about the specifics of it. But before I met Theo, I went to a different college, and I went to the financial aid office, I want to say. Listen, my planning for college was very poor. So I went to the financial aid office once I was in school. And I was like, hey, what do I have? Like, I had no clue what I was doing. And they're like, well, you also have work study. And I was like, oh, that's cool. What's work study? Apparently work study is where you work and you help get your college paid for. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Well, what kind of jobs can I do? They're like, work study jobs. Like, okay, cool. So I go and start this work study job where I was washing wrestling singlets at the athletics facility. So that was an awful job.
Wait, what's singlet?
It's the uniform that wrestlers wear. It's the thing that they put on, wrestle, get all sweaty, and then they go, here, Ryan, wash it.
This is your problem now.
Yeah, it was glorious. So that was my job.
Sweaty.
We were on the quarter system. So I did that for the first quarter. And then I got fired because it turns out that I did not have work study. The person that they looked up to find out if I had work study had my exact same name.
Oh, jeez.
Right? What are the odds? They didn't like check social security numbers. I just walked up, was like, "Hi, my name is," and they're like, "Yeah, you have work study. Cool." Spring quarter, I'm in the cafeteria, and I met the other person with my same exact name. So I find it interesting that at your I assume it was freshman year because you said it was admissions, right?
Nothing's older because
Okay.
thing.
But whilst still in college. Anyway, a funny story.
Yes,
720.
yes.
Thank you
That's
for.
crazy. It's your twin.
Well, again, my name is pretty common. It is 728 on the West Coast.
What's interesting is I also went to college with someone with the exact same name as me, except it was a female. Exact same name, spelled the same way. I had a job.
Whoa.
I did tech support in the dorms, and it was like a student-run program. So my boss's boss, the director of the program, was also a student, was a friend of mine. She applied for the job the year after I started, and that guy, he's like, I almost replied to the email. I was like, "Hey, we're really busy right now. Stop messing around," and like just really mean. And then he's like, "Oh, the email address is different," and didn't. So
wow.
And then her and I met, and we're like, well, clearly we should like get married or something because we have the same name. It didn't work out.
That would have been hilarious. Do you, Sean, take Sean to be your awfully wedded wife? And then the next part would be, do you, Sean, take Sean to be your lawfully wedded husband? What we can do, here's what we need to do. So we need to track down these three people, and we need to do a special edition of GMS where we have all six of us on the screen at the same time, and we'll do a special edition of same name, and we can play a game. Like same name, same game.
Can we convince them to start a show to rival ours?
Or
Yes.
is there a show that exists in some alternate universe that's going on right now?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Parallel universe.
KJ said in 6th grade I once met a charming young man named Theo. So there you go. Maybe that's the same. Maybe that Theo. Oh, wait, never mind. You said you have only met one Theo, Dora, who's a woman. Is that my understanding? Okay, so probably not the same person. Could be. Why not?
The first Theo though that I ever had heard of was in the movie Son-in-Law. Do you remember that movie with Pauly Shore?
I mean, I definitely remember Son-in-Law. Absolutely. There was a Theo in that movie?
Yes, it was her like cousin or something, her big cousin.
Nope.
And he'd like intimidate Pauly Shore. Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to rewatch a scene
one
from
of
that.
One of those bad movies that I love. I love that movie.
Yeah, I think that actually kind of fits. It's funny you say that because we're going to get into these top 15 beloved, so bad, they're so good movies ranked according to their Rotten Tomato scores from Screen Rant. December 2020, Mick Rona wrote this list. And I think, Son-in-Law, and probably every Pauly Shore movie for that matter, was probably in that category of a bad movie that people loved. Now, here they are from 15 to 10. Miami Connection, Plan 9 from Outer Space, Samurai Cop, Fateful Findings, and Jupiter Ascending, which of all these movies, the last one there is the only one that I've ever heard of, let alone watched. Jupiter Ascending had Mila Kunis in it. But we'll start with number 10 on this list, which is, according to the author, The Room. The Room is a movie that includes the following: tuxedo football tossing games, inexplicable conversations, and overlong softcore weirdness with glutes, clueless characters, and whiplash tonal changes. Okay.
Exactly. Okay.
Wow. We're off to a good start with this list. Let's put it that way.
9.
Number 9 is Birdemic, Shock and Terror, which has a 19% on Rotten Tomato. Has everything you can want in a bad movie. Special effects are terrible. They they mock itself. The acting is painfully bad. The first half of the story, the audience is bombarded with some of the most ham-fistedly moralistic messaging ever seen in a movie, and then it becomes something entirely funnier as birds start attacking people. Birdemic.
Okay.
Birdemic, get it now.
8,
I'm like, didn't we already have that with Alfred Hitchcock's birds?
Well,
Looks
so
like the
yes,
same
that
thing.
there's that, and then my brain went, wait, was this Sharknado before Sharknado? And someone who made Sharknado was like,
oh my gosh.
hey, did you ever see Birdemic? We should do that, but with sharks. Like that could
Also-
have been the creation.
It could be. Ryan, the picture of it. Look at the bus in the back.
The who in the back?
The bus in the background of the
The bus.
Birdemic picture.
Yeah.
Piccadilly Circus.
Obviously, is in
Enemy at the buses.
8,
Like, the birds are all like, "Caw, hello, caw, hello." Sorry. Oh no, is the sound not?
No, it is.
Or
No,
is
you're
it
good.
Terrible.
Wait, did you lose
The
us?
Wi-Fi. A little bit.
8. 8.
8,
Okay.
8,
Ocho.
8, 8.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, thank you. Okay, 8. Wish Upon. So this is 808 Heartbeat. All right. One of the more modern movies on this list, but no less a certifiable bad movie classic as a result. Wish Upon is a fairly derivative teen horror movie about a musical wish box that acts like the famous monkey's paw. I've never heard of that.
Never
With the
heard.
tone and plot straddling a line between Final Destination and Goosebumps. In this respect, it's quite normal, but this is a movie where it's best to turn on the subtitles because it would be any of its howly hilarious dialogue.
7,
It has that. I don't know. Go.
I've never heard of any of these until now. Well, I heard of Jupiter Ascending, but of the top 10, I'd never heard of any of these until now. At least I know who M. Night Shyamalan is. I know who Mark Wahlberg is. This movie is called The Happening. It had 17%, and it was kind of already in like M. Night Shyamalan's like lull between like The Sixth Sense and all the good stuff, and then maybe with this new movie that he made, with the one on the beach. Have you seen? It's like, yeah. So I haven't heard any reviews. Is old good? Point being, M. Night Shyamalan wasn't doing okay up to this point, and then this kind of became another Hollywood disaster. Apparently, the performances are again a big highlight in this bigger budgeted Birdemic. So it has a lot of Birdemic-like qualities. Which, if that's number 9 on this list, you know that 7's not getting helped much by it. But yeah, a lot of things that can make your head spin. It's got an underwhelming plot. It's pretty bad.
6,
Number 6 is The Wicker Man, with a 15% on Rotten Tomato. This is not the 1973 original The Wicker Man. This is the 2006 remake starring none other than Nicolas Cage. This is famously hated by critics and general audiences on release. It has just bizarre storytelling and performance choices. Yeah, and it's just been memed all over the place.
5,
You know what? You gotta give Nicolas Cage like so much credit for being like this dumpster fire, but still, but works for him though for some reason. And he keeps on getting movies.
He's in every movie that's ever been made, so that's good. Good for him.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Okay, number 5, Batman and Robin. Okay, so this is the one with Alicia Silverstone and what's his face?
Chris
What's
O'Donnell.
his- Robin. Thank
Chris
you.
O'Donnell.
Thank you. He'd be big back in the day. So apparently Batman and Robin was so bad that it put Bat movies in a deep freeze for several years. Ouch.
It's true.
Joel Schumacher went full camp with his second effort, and nobody in the cast takes things seriously, save for a few select scenes with and Alfred. But otherwise, it's eggplant puns all the way. Don't watch if you adore Batman and need his image somewhat protected. Dang, I don't even know if I actually watched the whole thing.
It's
4.
pretty
I
bad.
remember watching that.
The highlight of that movie was when they're climbing up the lighthouse, and Chris O'Donnell's line is "Holy rusted metal, Batman," because it was a callback to the TV show, and then George Clooney's like, "What?" And Chris O'Donnell like knocks on the metal and is like, "Literally, it's rusted metal," and everyone was like, "Ha, ha."
Oh gosh.
With 7%
Well, that's the issue right there. Oh, go
is
ahead.
the Incredible Melting Man.
What?
I don't have a clue what this movie is. I don't even know when it's from. Oh, well, this will tell me. Released the same year as Star Wars. This movie is bad, apparently. Point being is there's a story of a radioactive astronaut who wanders around the hills attacking people. And, well, melting is as unremarkable as they come, if a little humorous due to its simplicity. But the copious makeup effects that it entails, some of which were from the renowned Rick Baker, have helped it stand out as a grossly entertaining oddity from an era of significant progress in genre filmmaking. The Incredible Melting Man.
3.
Number 3 is
Okay.
Troll 2 with a 6% on Rotten Tomato. How could they possibly top Troll? Well, start by removing all the trolls, add in a wonderfully blarty keyboard music, and make every actor both weird to look at and behave in ways that defy explanation. And now you have Troll 2.
That sounds like a bad movie
Yeah.
that maybe some people actually do like.
2.
Battlefield Earth, 3%. Oh, by the hair. I'm already loving this. Are you ready for tilted cameras and goofy Scientology aliens? Oh, I love me some aliens. What if it's sprinkled in an Oscar-winning actor giving a Razzie-winning performance? Whatever justification you need to waste your time with this movie will be rewarded in full. Oh. Battle Earth is a triumph of wrong decisions for an entire blockbuster-length feature. The story makes no sense. There are plot holes galore. The aforementioned cameras have one leg shorter than the other for 97% of the movie. What? And those... Oh my gosh, I feel like this will give me a headache. And those are just the filmmaking gaffes. John Travolta, will never be the same after watching this one. That's John Travolta? Oh my gosh.
And the person to his right in that picture is Forrest Whitaker.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And Forrest Whitaker is a very strict method actor. What do you think hanging out with him during the filming of this movie was like?
Oh my gosh.
I need to. I just need to watch this.
I never did see Battlefield Earth.
1.
But it does remind me of what Super, which, by the way, hello, Super. As you said, my favorite bad movie is Waterworld, which, we could talk about. I'll give you number 1 on this list first. Manos, The Hands of Fate, with a very impressive score on Rotten Tomatoes of 0%. 0%. The author writes, the movie puts the cult in cult classic. Apparently a suburban family at a little house in Torgo, with the confusing Torgo, excuse me, that's the character's name, have their lives changed forever, and yours will be too, if you sit through the whole entire thing. There's no storyline that's worth it. The acting is bad. Editing. See, this is kind of what I was trying to get at with the idea behind a bad movie. Like, the editing is bad. Just nothing works the way it's supposed to. But you know what? You enjoy watching it. And so there you go. Manos, The Hands of Fate. I think we'll let someone else do the watch party for Manos, The Hands of Fate. We don't need that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. But I
we're
kind of want to
good,
watch
we're good.
Battlefield Earth now.
Have you never
Yeah, me
seen
too.
Battlefield Earth?
No, I haven't. I think we need to watch that.
Yeah. I agree.
All right. Coming up after the Fantastic Four watch party, and the Hackers watch party, and the B-movie watch party, and I can't remember everything else we've said. Well, we will have a Battlefield Earth watch party, thanks to our friends over at Screen Rant. KJ said, my favorite thing about Waterworld was the long-running show at Universal Studios. What? They had like a like a live stage performance?
Yeah, it was like a stunt show. Yeah, it's fantastic. And it was at least when we were there in 2019, it was still at Universal Studios Orlando, because we watched it with the kids. It was fun.
You've seen it, Theo?
It's so good.
Really?
It's so good. I've seen it multiple times. Yes, I've seen it when I was a little child. I saw it in 2019. Like, yeah,
Wow.
very exciting.
Well, they had put so much money into that. Like, wasn't Waterworld like a blockbuster that flopped, and then like it kind of the same with John Carter or whatever, right? Like there was just so much money dumped into this movie that they had already planned probably to have this show at Universal Studios, and by that point they're like, well, we still got to go with it.
Still got to do it.
I imagine. So
It's always sad when they plan a movie and they're like, this is going to launch just a series of movies and spin-offs and TV shows. Everyone's going to love this. And then Waterworld happens.
yeah, that's true. Good moron to you, Chris M.E. Apparently the Waterworld stunt show
Top of the moron.
has far outlived Waterworld itself. So bad. Coming up, we will tell you about this story about how you can get paid $1,300 for watching 13 horror movies. That's on the way. Also, we promised you some Kate Zaid news. We'll do that after this game of Rocket League. It is 7:44 on the West Coast. What's going on in your world, Theo? Do you have any more like music videos to release? Do you have anything?
Oh my God,
neat
cat
happening?
face. What?
Oh,
just
Arturo's
distracted by
here.
this.
Oh, hi,
Oh.
Arturo. Oh, he jumped on the desk.
Oh,
look at him
oh
go.
my.
Oh, where are you going?
Is it coincidental or not that you kind of look like Blue's Clues action right here?
Are you the new Steve?
Come on up. Yes. You still have a nice head of hair, so you qualify for to be Steve.
The Broncos, after they won on Sunday last week, used a screenshot from that Steve video that was so popular last week. But instead of having the crayon on his hat, he had a Broncos logo, and it was like the freeze frame that was like, "And look at you, you look pretty good," or something like that. And I was like, "Oh, well done, Broncos social media team."
Nice work.
The reason we asked this, Chris, we got to Waterworld, Superphonics, same with you, is we asked, what is your favorite bad movie? Because I love Hackers. In fact, I have the DVD of Hackers, and everything about that movie is hilarious to me. Matthew Lillard is a freaking star, and the names of the acid burn, like they had all these lines when they were hacking against each other, and then they would like show text where it's like, mess with the best, die like the rest, and all these
I forgot
very
that.
90s
It's so good.
quotes. Oh my god,
It's so good. I just want to watch that movie now. I'm gonna just have a marathon of these movies later today.
Yes. You know what? That would be a great. We should do it on like a. I know we're all in different places, but like a nice, cozy, cloudy day, rainy day. We should have a GMS.watch marathon.
Man, I would love to do that. I find that being able to do the show is hard enough. I don't know if I can find a whole day to watch movies.
That's true. That's true. That's true. You got obligations and responsibilities.
We could do it during the next anniversary special.
Ooh, that'd be good.
You know, that's the way to do a 27-hour event, is just watch like
just all
17 movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll save that in a couple years when it's like a 4-day long event.
That's true. We were told after our anniversary special last week that the new thing will be we have to add a day for every year that we're on. So next year it'll be a 27-hour event plus a day. It's a lot of hours.
Yes. So 48 plus 3, so 50.
Groggy says it's raining there. So Theo, if you want, just head on over to the East Coast.
Nice.
And you and Groggy can watch some movies.
Oh my God! Yay, cozy.
All-
What is it like here?
Although,
It's cloudy here too.
see, if it's cloudy in Southern California, then you need to be watching movies. I will
I think
say,
I'll probably be watching all those kids movies or kids shows with the kiddos today.
Austin would highly recommend Spy Kids.
Oh yeah, that's a popular one.
Chris and me and myself would recommend Bluey on Disney Plus.
I haven't
Yes,
seen
I've
Bluey.
seen Bluey. I've definitely seen Bluey. We were watching Octonauts the other day. Creature report.
Creature report. Creature report.
Da. Yes. I know.
See, this is the same thing that happened with you doing so good and like in the UK and everything else. Now, anytime I hear something report, I have to sing that song.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I think I'm to blame for that because I made you aware of the sports website Bleacher Report. That every time I see that, I think of
Yes.
Bleacher Report,
Bleacher Report.
and it snowballed from there.
So we had
Okay,
a game.
I'm not the only person then.
You're not. No, you're not alone. We had a game that Sean's parents bought. Was like How to Catch a Killer or something like that, and there's this board game. And
What?
I don't remember much of it because it was really hard for my brain. But Sean would hand over this thing that had like all this evidence built onto it, and it was like the evidence report or something. What was it called?
Forensics report.
Yeah, forensics report. Forensics report. So then any time that would come up when Sean was like narrating the letters that we had to listen to together, he'd look at me and he'd be like, and on the forensic report, and I'd be like, forensics report. That was my job.
It was
Really,
catchy.
really quick, Culty
Catchy.
Vibes had to go, so goodbye, Culty Vibes.
Oh, bye.
We'll miss you.
Good morrow.
Oh, according to KJ, thinks the Waterworld show is still going at Hollywood.
Yeah,
yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't know what's happening right now, you know.
How do they get
I have
Kevin
no idea.
Costner for every single one of those shows, though? That seems to be expensive, right?
He's not doing
What
much.
is Kevin Costner doing these days? He was also a like classic actor back in the day.
Well, the last thing I saw him do was they had the Field of Dreams Major League Baseball game, so he was all involved in that.
Wow.
Yeah, so they actually
Yeah.
played a Major League Baseball game at the Field of Dreams. Now they built a second ballpark
Cool.
out of corn, but if they built it, they did come. They're gonna play it next year, so if you want to go spend like $1,700 on a ticket to go watch the Cubs and Reds play in Iowa in a random regular season game, you can.
Oh,
It
my
would be
gosh,
fun to
that's
go to that.
crazy.
I think I just have as much fun though just going to see the original field. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I actually need to
Yeah.
see a baseball. I'd rather go to Iowa, see the Field of Dreams, right, and do all the touristy things that they probably already have set up, I imagine, and then I'll drive to Chicago and watch the game at Wrigley Field. Like, that sounds like more fun to me.
Okay, this might be a silly question, but is this just the location that the movie was filmed, or is there something more special to this actual field?
No, it's pretty much just this where the movie was filmed. Yeah, in Iowa.
Oh.
Because my understanding is the Field of Dreams did not actually summon people back from heaven to play catch with their sons, right?
Yet.
Yet. Okay.
We're still waiting.
It's on its way.
The full quote is, if you build it, he'll come eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
They
when
usually
the,
leave
when the
that
time is right.
Can you imagine that, building it and they don't come? You're like,
I worked so hard.
seriously?
I planted so much corn.
Go the distance. I can't see. I like how that's the
Yes.
only one that I remember, other than if you build it, right? I don't remember there was like multiple like whisper lines in that movie. So there was go the distance, and then what was the other one?
I don't know.
I have
Ooh,
no
that was
idea.
gonna go in for sure. Yeah,
Next-
I don't know.
KJ says next time I'm in Southern California, I will be going back to watch the stunt show. Okay, all right, that's fine. I mean, I've
Yeah,
been to
it's a great
Universal
show.
Studios, but I don't remember the Waterworld.
Oh, you would love it. You would love it, Ryan. You gotta go. And it's like they have explosions. You're so close to it that you feel like the heat of the explosions.
Yep. Yep.
Explosions.
And there's a bunch of jet skis.
Yeah,
It's
jet skis, people just jumping off like really tall structures and thingies. Water everywhere.
See,
Action.
that does seem very 90s. I mean, jet skis clearly still
Yes.
exist today, but like that seemed like that was the heyday for jet skis, was the 90s. Baywatch.
Well, they also used to have I don't know if they have it anymore, but Miami Vice thing too.
Yeah, didn't Miami Vice make a comeback? Didn't
at
they try
Universal
that?
Studios. Yeah, like they did like a scene from Miami Vice.
I swear, like someone the other day was like, "Hey, we're gonna put Miami Vice out again," and people were like, "No, we don't have to remake everything."
Pass.
I thought they tried that, didn't they? They tried
That's
that,
what I'm
like,
saying.
over
I
5
think
years
they
ago.
tried to do a reboot of it, and I could be
Yeah,
completely
no.
making that up, but
No, I'm pretty sure they did. Nobody wanted it. I think they even tried to put like decent actors in it, but it didn't work.
I mean, at the same time, like when they can make 13 different CSIs, nice work, Sean. They don't really need to put any
Right.
like reboots out. They could just keep making CSI.
Exactly.
They just came out with another CSI. It was like CSI Rural Montana. Did the cat come back?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my god.
We still don't
It's
see
so
it, I guess.
cute.
Oh well, he was
so
jumping up.
Oh,
He was
look at-
jumping up on the.
Oh my gosh. Sean, you guys really need to do a duet together.
Oh, Arturo gets real shy on camera.
Oh. Thanks for
Uh,
coming, Arturo.
Chris M.E. has a very good point. It's 7:54. Sports going to be very short today. Chris M.E. says, one of my favorite bad kids martial arts movies is Surf Ninjas. That meets the criteria for a bad movie that people liked.
I liked Three Ninjas. That was pretty
Yes.
good too.
Yes, Three Ninjas Kick Back. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Was that a sequel? Was
Ninjas.
Three Ninjas Kick Back?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
no, they had a sequel of Three Ninjas?
It's I think I enjoyed that more than the original.
There was also a karate movie called Sidekicks
Oh yeah.
with Chuck Norris. I liked that movie a lot too.
Oh.
That was also a
Chuck
terrible movie.
Norris.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris. Yeah.
Down says,
Chuck Norris.
"Ooh, every Hulk Hogan movie, bad, but loved it, like
Ooh.
Mr. Nanny and Thunder in Paradise." Or was that a full title?
my
Did I make
God.
that 2 titles and it's really Mr. Nanny, Thunder in Paradise?
If it's not, it needs to be.
That does need to be.
Are you gonna die on that hill, Chris? Are you gonna die on the Surf Ninjas is better than Three Ninjas Hill? All right, 7:55. Here's your sports segment. Did the Mets win?
No.
No.
Okay. Both no's from our panel. The answer on Tuesday, September 14th, the Mets hosted the St. Louis Cardinals. And after the day that they lost to the Cardinals 7-0, the Mets built a 2-0 lead, then had the game tied in the middle of the fourth. The Mets added a run in the bottom of the fifth to take a 3-2 lead. And then when it looked bleak, the Cardinals scored 2 in the top of the eighth to take their first lead of the game. Don't worry, though, Mets fans. At Citi Field, the Mets scored 1 run in the bottom of the ninth and forced extra innings. And then, when it looked like the Cardinals were on their way to a 3-run win after posting a trio of plates in the top of the 11th, the Mets scored not 1, but 2 runs in the bottom of the 11th to lose 7-6.
Correct.
Why are you at a rugby stadium?
It's a soccer pitch. It's sports.
Oh,
Sports.
I thought you were going to be at City. I thought you were going to. This would be a great thing for you to figure out how to do. Just anticipate all the places I'm going to go with sports and have all the backdrops ready to go.
I'm gonna need more buttons.
So sorry, the Mets lost, and now the Mets on the year, 72 and 74. But I have some good news, because the Cardinals did not lose again. They improve to 75 and 69 on the year.
Nice.
All right,
Okay.
and that's your sports. Next hour, we're going to play some community games. We're also going to play, well, not play, but we're going to give you the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. We'll revisit the headlines of the day. We have a Billy Thundergun award to give out, which I am excited about because I think I already know the winner, but I will reveal it next hour. Also, Kate Zaid news. Very excited because tomorrow, Kate Zaid is doing a special stream and also a cosplay. So Eastward is coming out tomorrow. You'll probably hear about it, by the way, on Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News in the morning. And so after our show, we're actually going to send you over on Twitch to watch Kate Zaid stream, because Kate will have early release access to the game. And so we're excited, or at least we'll have debut release streaming of it. But also, if you go to Kate Zaid on YouTube, Kate Zaid has a YouTube video of an Eastwood character and I keep saying Eastward character. She's cosplaying as Sam. So if you want to watch that, that's available right now on Kate Zade's YouTube, youtube.com/Kate Zade. All right. Actually, no, that's not her address. She only has 27 subscribers. So go subscribe to Kate Zade. I will put a link in the chat because we got to get Kate a custom YouTube link. Okay. All right. I think I did that promo to a C- average.
It was pretty good.
So tomorrow, Kate streaming Eastward. That's your takeaways. All right, we got to go with Sean. Sean's got to run and do big boy stuff. So everyone say goodbye to Sean.
Adios. Oh. I love all these magic tricks.
That was kind of spooky, actually.
That was amazing. Can you just do that all the time?
This is good too. You got, I'll miss you.
Oh, wait, no, that is worth it. That is worth it. Come back.
Don't
leave.
Don't leave.
All right, Sean, do it one more time. Do it one more time.
Oh, I feel funny. Oh.
No, don't go toward the light. Come back.
If you build it. All right, Theo and Hefty coming back on the other side. Thank you for being here. It is Wednesday, September 15th, 2021. We're having a lot of fun. Reminder, Carlos will join us tomorrow from But Why Though and thegamefanatics.com. We'll give Theo more of the days of the day because we still have plenty of them to share. It's all ahead on Gaming Morning Show, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Wait! Hold the presses! It's Wednesday! And on Wednesdays, we wear pink, and we have a meditation break with Miss Theo. What am I doing? Wow, autopilot there. Just kidding. It's meditation time. All right, take it away, Miss Theo. I really ramped everybody up for that. I just got you all psyched up, and then also, now meditate. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's do about 808 on this. My fault.
Okay, no. That's why I always do with a question mark. Question mark. All right, here we go. Thank you, Ryan. Yes, JF Downs, here is your Reiki. It's about to come right now. All right, everybody, we got 8 minutes to do, so let's just shake off our hands, roll our shoulders a couple times. Oh, that feels good. Ooh. A couple times the other direction. Let's roll your neck around. Do whatever feels good to you. Hit your ankles, wiggle your toes. Oh, let out a few yawns. Oh, releasing all that energy. Beautiful, beautiful. And if you haven't found a spot already, go ahead and just find a nice, comfortable place to sit down or lay down. Close your eyes. Let's take 3 deep breaths in and out at your pace. Inhale. And exhale. And don't be afraid to allow that to come out audibly. Let's inhale again. Filling up your stomach and your lungs, allowing it to fill up your whole body. Exhaling out your mouth. Awesome. Let's do it one more time. Inhaling, big inhale. Exhaling, shaking your hands. Shaking it up, shaking it off. Beautiful. We are here. We're here in a beautiful grassy field. Lush green grass. And we're sitting on the ground in an open area with the grass surrounding us all around, about up to our shoulder length. And as we sit there and feel our bottoms connected to the ground and earth, allow this environment to just slowly relax your mind, your body, and your soul. It's just you out here in this beautiful grassy field. And notice the sounds, maybe from the wind blowing past, or others nearby, them doing their own thing, enjoying this beautiful field, reminding you that life is all around you. Sense if you're feeling wind across your skin. Is it flowing across your face, breezing through your hair? It's a gentle wind at a perfect temperature that's soothing yet refreshing. And notice the warmth of the sun touching your skin. And glowing this field around you with its beauty. And in this moment, we're going to harness the power of the sun, igniting the fire within us, reminding us we are our purpose here on this earth, and remembering to pour back into ourselves. So let's harness the power of this sun as we sit there with our palms up in receiving mode. Imagine this golden, refreshing, reigniting, empowering energy of light coming from the sun, breaking through Earth's atmosphere, flowing all the way down to the top of your crown, which is the top of your head, flowing its energy through the top of your crown, now opening up, allowing this energy to shower down your face, in the back of your head, down your ears, almost like a soothing waterfall of golden light, sending empowerment to every area it touches, flowing down your throat for those who need to speak their truth or who may have been having trouble using their voice to stand up for themselves. Send some golden light there to our throat chakra, and flowing that light down our shoulders, our chest, and our back, absorbing that golden sunlight into our heart chakra. This is where the soul fire flickers within our heart. So go ahead and fan that flame inside your heart. Let it grow bigger and bigger and bigger, so that it may light your way on this journey. And if ever it starts to go out a little bit, that's okay. Just keep tending to this fire within your soul. Fan that flame. Now allowing that light to flow down your stomach, in your back, bringing fire down to the root and the base of your spine. This is the root chakra. This is all about stability and security. This is your foundation. Reignite, letting this light to or repair any parts of your foundation that need repairing. Now allow that light and fire to float down your legs, your knees, your shins, your calves, ankles, heels, feet and all the way through your toes. And feel the vibration and fire, golden light just vibrating in your whole body. Your light has been reignited. Your soul is on fire. Now go live your life purpose and step into your power. Take on the day with whatever you need to do. You got this. Let's put our hands in gratitude and prayer form, thanking yourself and your higher self and your guides, or whoever you may call upon for this moment and for yourself and for all this goodness that the world can provide. Thank you. Slowly open your eyes. Take your time coming back, wiggling your fingers and toes. Drink some water if you have some.
Thank you. This is the voice from the other side of the microphone. I appreciate you, Theo.
Appreciate you. You're welcome.
Okay, do you want me to take you off the full screen now?
I think I'll be okay.
You can. Okay, so we're gonna do the whole last hour with you just on the screen, okay?
Perfect. Okay. I got lots of toys around here.
Okay, actually, if you could pretend that my voice is coming from your mouth. There we go. Ready? Hi. My name is Hefty Goof, and I am very excited that you are here with us today for this very special episode of Gaming Morning Show. If you think about it, Hefty's voice is one of the most amazing and deep, rich voices that are out there. The more I think about just how good his voice sounds, the more that I am thankful that I am his friend. Gaming Morning Show. All right. Good job, Theo. Oh, you got a little Mario. Look at that. Do. Oh, whoa, that's a bad freeze frame. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Now you're fine. No, don't worry. Your whole being wasn't in the frame, and like everything was blurry, and you're like, ah. No, don't worry. It was definitely not like that. So, definitely not like that. Hey, thank you for the extra effort today, Theo. It is, by the way, 10 past the hour, 8:10 on the West Coast, 11:10 on the East. Theo is over getting prepared to do babysitting and took her whole setup. She brought everything that she owns from her house over to her friend's house just to set up for the show because you care about us that much.
Yes, every single thing that I own inside a tiny suitcase.
Theo only owns a microphone and a MacBook, so.
Hey, that's all I really need in life, honestly.
That's all you need.
It's true.
Here's a question I have for you. It's by the way, it's the last hour of the show. It's Hackers Day, came out in 1995. What's your favorite worst movie?
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew. We got a Billy Thundergun award to give out later. Like, okay, we got a whole bunch of stuff to do, but this is a fun question to ask Theo because if you don't know Theo, Theo does a whole bunch of cool stuff. You can follow Theo on Instagram at I am Miss Theo. I have a question. Would you have ever considered doing like the nomadic life where like you had an RV or something and just like lived in 38 different spots or anything? Had you ever given consideration to that?
You know, it's funny that you asked that because I drove by a van, like one of those the small little travel vans that was on sale, and it crossed my mind, but I was like, no, actually, I don't know. You know, maybe. Who knows?
But it sounds like you kind of like being in a spot. Like being nomadic was never that thing that you were thinking about doing.
Naturally nomadic. I've moved a lot.
That's true. That's true.
I moved a lot in my life, so I don't know. So
I would do it. If it was just me, you know, and I didn't, if I didn't like being married, like I would go and probably do that thing where I live in like 38 different places for a while. I think I would, but that's.
I think. Well, I mean, if you have the chance to, why not?
Yeah.
Life is short.
Good morning to you, Perpetual Torrential Rain. It is good to see you. It's interesting that we have one of your first visits in a while because
top of the Mora.
You're here for the Final Hour crew, but we had this discussion about how it was raining outside. we wanted to do a movie marathon because it was raining
Yes.
outside. And here we go, having perpetual
Yes.
torrential rain here, which is great. It's good to see you again.
Oh my god, I love the name Perpetual Torrential Rain. Oh my gosh. I don't know why that makes me feel so cozy.
Also, it is good to see.
Greetings, Final Hour crew, ambassador Nintendo nerds.
Welcome to Gaming Morning Show. One of Nintendo Nerds' latest arrivals to GMS in quite some time. So I'm happy that you're maybe hopefully got some extra sleep today. Load Last Checkpoint is still with us today. Scott Chick is hanging out saying, it's Mario. Downs is swooning because Downs got the Reiki break, as we had hoped, the meditation break. Quiet I Am Gaming has been hanging out with us as well, saying that was an M. Night Shyamalan ding-dong-esque twist at the end of the hour. And Downs said also Hulk Hogan was in Three Ninjas, in case you were not aware of that. So there you go. I told you before the break that there's a company out there who's going to pay you $1,300 to watch 13 horror movies because we're on the cusp of October, right? And Ben Hooper of UPI gives us this story, which, by the way, Ben Hooper will be on the show coming up on Tuesday. $1,300 to watch 13 creepy classics, writes the story. And the reason they're doing this is they want to monitor your heart rate. So in addition to $1,300, you're also going to get a Fitbit to wear while you watch some of the following: Amityville Horror, Get Out, The Blair Witch Project, and Paranormal Activity. Okay, and you have to submit your application before September 26th. So you have a couple of weeks to get this in. And if you are selected, then you will have to watch these movies and wear this heart rate monitor for the, quote, horror movie heart rate analyst position from Finance Buzz, which is a financial advice website. So, if you're looking to wait...
I feel like you would be the...
No!
You would be the perfect for this. Yes!
No!
You know how much data they could measure from you? Like, it would be so good. So good.
I think the problem with me is I would skew the data. You know how, like, there's always the outliers? It's like, oh, this is exactly how everybody reacts whilst watching horror movies. And I'd be like, no, this is not how everyone reacts. I am terrified of, like... I watched... Here's a good example. I've talked about how Child's Play has been, like, a long-standing, like, moment in my life because I watched it way too young over the shoulder of my sister's birthday party. Well, sure enough, the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, John Gruden, is known as Chucky because he kind of has a face that looks like Chucky from the movies. And some kid at the first game of the year on Monday was dressed in the whole Chucky attire. They put some, like, 10-year-old in the entire Chucky attire except for his face. It was just the kid's face. And I looked at that and I was like, no. No. So, no, I'm not going to do it.
So the data would just be like your heart rate's just like at maximum, like the whole time.
The whole entire time. So, gross. Nintendo said, "Oh yeah, we all had that horror movie we watched way too young. For me, it was It." You watched It? At how old were you? Because It is well more terrifying than Child's Play, right? Like, It is mega creepy.
I don't remember. I don't really remember. But I heard the new It was like more cheesy and funny than it was scary. Is that true? I don't know.
Anyone? Good moron, and welcome in Final Hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
To Axe is here. Axe is now already quitting his job after about a week. Hey, you know what? That's okay. You don't have to do things that you absolutely hate if you can manage to not. So, good luck with that. Thank you, by the way, Perpetual Torrential Rain, for the host on Twitch. Same with Gabe Pride, who gave us a host last hour. Thank you. Nintendo Nerd says, the new It was great, but I didn't see part 2.
Oh, there was a...
Was part 2... Was Bill Hader in both, or was Bill Hader in just the first one?
Wait, Bill Hader was in the first It?
I just remember seeing Bill Hader in an Instagram post, and he's standing with whoever's in the It makeup, and the clown is laughing because he's talking to Bill Hader. And so there's this great, like, behind-the-scenes image of the It clown, Pennywise, laughing, his head off. God. I'll have to find it and put it in our Discord. If someone knows what I'm talking about, you can put it in there
amazing.
ahead of time. But yeah, it's a great bit that was shown off on, I think like Jimmy Fallon or something like that. So.
Oh my god. Oh, Bill Hader was only in the second. I think he's just in the sequel because the first one is kids.
You didn't have permission?
Quiet Gaming and Nintendo Nerds.
Huh, I wonder what's up with that, KJ. That's odd.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, we didn't block anybody from doing it, so. Okay, I owed you some more days of the day. So it's National Double Cheeseburger Day.
Ooh, get that double from In-N-Out. Yum, that sounds yummy.
Oh, that
actually.
overrated
That
place?
sounds good right now. Okay, look, I'm not gonna necessarily disagree with you. It took me a while to get into the vibe of it, but I live very close to one. When I need a cheeseburger, that's kind of like my go-to. That and Shake Shack. Shake Shack's pretty good
I love
too.
Shake Shack.
They're both two different things. But yeah, that sounds yummy. I'm hungry now. Oh yes, In-N-Out is fabulous. Yeah, it's true, and it's like not that expensive too. So you are correct, Nintendo nerds. For what you pay, In-N-Out is fine.
It's fine. In-N-Out is fine. And listen, I'm doing a disservice to Sean because Sean loves In-N-Out, and so I am kind of ragging on Sean's favorite burger place whilst Sean's not here. Like Sean doesn't have a ample chance to defend himself. So
Yes. Okay. Checkpoint. I will be back in SoCal in October, and my usual first stop to eat is In-N-Out, and that is honestly a lot of people's. Every time I go home to Minnesota, I bring them In-N-Out. Yes, I legit freeze them In-N-Out.
okay, so that was going to be my question because I saw
Yeah.
on you recently went to see your family, and
I
you,
did,
you had a
and I
picture on
brought
your
them In-N-Out.
Instagram of the burgers in the seat on the airplane with you, and I was like, how? So you freeze them the night before?
Yep. And so I asked them to separate like the vegetables because it'll get all soggy and stuff.
Sure.
And they separate everything, and I just pack it up and freeze it, and yeah, put it in a little air fryer microwave action combo, and it's good. Got them fries too. My dad loves their fries for some reason. So yeah.
So does it taste
That
as good?
I mean, when you live in Minnesota, that's what you're gonna get. You know,
Okay.
it's a nice little reminder. It's still good. It's just not as good as it is fresh.
So there's some great, not memes, but like some great bits that people have done over like the idea behind the regional burger, meaning like everyone has like this burger place that they'll defend, you know, with every fiber of their being. So is there one in Minnesota that people are like, oh, this is the best burger place of all time?
Well, that's different because Minnesota's known for the Juicy Lucy. Do you know what that is?
Mike's talked about it, but I can't remember off the top of my head what it is.
Yeah, it's where they put cheese in the middle of the patty.
Oh, right.
So yeah, so I would say there's not necessarily like a place, but that's kind of the kind of burger that Minnesota's known for, Juicy Lucy.
Okay.
Yeah, cheesy.
There was a bit about the favorite burger place, and the one that like the Pacific Northwest got was Burgerville, which
What?
is fine. Like Burgerville's just it's fine.
Fine.
Like their milkshakes are great, but like the
Yeah,
the
agreed.
place is just fine. Like
Well,
it's fine.
I would probably choose Red Robin over Burgerville.
Red Robin's pretty okay, and Red Robin's not like a Pacific Northwest staple. Are there none in
No,
Southern
no.
California?
There is down south though. Yeah, I have to drive a little bit. But I just remember that Burgerville and Red Robin were kind of near each other.
Yeah.
Back
Yeah, no, there are a couple that are near each other. So I'd much rather still go to like a brew pub almost and always get a burger than any of the fast food places.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh,
or fast casual.
McMinimans.
Yes, McMinimans has
Yes.
a dungeon burger, which is their like
Ooh.
a mushroom Swiss burger. Oh, it's so good.
That sounds so good right now.
So good.
Why do I know. I'm starving at 8:20 in the morning.
Welcome to Gaming Morning Show. It's what we do best. Community games next.
Nice. Oh, Dungeon Master. Yeah, I love it. You worked at Red Robin? So did I.
Oh, really?
After college, I worked there for a few months, and I loved being a waitress, but I hated at the end of every shift, they made us stick our hands in the back of the booth seat and just scrape out like food, crayons, whatever kids might have stuck in there. Yeah.
They couldn't create a tool that you could have used.
I know, right?
Oh.
I know. Yeah, good times. Okay. Some of you might not even know this place, but only if you are around us in Oregon. But when I used to come home from Oregon, I always brought home Burrito Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
listen.
sounds so good right now.
So Burrito Boy is in Eugene, Oregon, which is where the University of Oregon is. And I still have a dentist in Eugene, Oregon, because it's still close enough for me to go to and really like my dentist. Okay. And so I bring that up.
That's dedication.
To tell you that there's a place called Burrito Amigos in Eugene, Oregon. And they have the best breakfast burritos. But Burrito Boy has the best, from like the fast kind of place, right? Like the best fast food burrito. And so what I'll do is after my dentist appointment is I go to Burrito Amigos and get my breakfast burrito and eat it right away. And then I go to Burrito Boy and get a carnitas burrito to take home with me. And then when I get home, at some point, either immediately or within like the hour, I'll finish eating that. And it's delicious.
Oh my God. I never get a carnitas. Do you get yours wet or dry?
Oh, dry. I don't like wet burritos. I don't like sauce. So.
Oh yeah, you don't like sauce. That's right. Oh my God, that's like what Burrito Boy is all known about. Is like their chicken wet burrito.
Yeah.
So good. Oh, yum. Blech.
Honestly, I get that I've had the same dentist for almost a decade, and I'm scared to find a new one. Yeah, I mean, listen, I also have really bad teeth, and so part of the thing is, like, I need to get my teeth cleaned often, and so when I found a dentist who, like, doesn't make getting my teeth cleaned awful, I'm gonna stick with them, right? Like, there's a dentist I've gone to where it's like the whole thing was excruciating, and I don't want to go through that.
Oh
again.
no! What? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's terrible. Okay, be real with me. Do you like? Does the dentist give you like a sticker and a lollipop when you're done?
No, I get a
Be real.
toothbrush and some toothpaste. But I will admit that, like, some of the new dentists, like I had one in Portland because I moved up there and I did switch dentists, and then when I moved back closer to Eugene, I started going back to this other one. But the dentist I had in Portland, they had the screens on the ceiling, and so you could sit there with your headphones on and watch TV. Like, that was a perk, and my current dentist doesn't have that. But I also don't have as many cavities anymore because my current dentist is better with my teeth. So there's a win.
Good for you, and you are also more responsible with your teeth care.
Maybe. I don't know about that.
As an adult.
You would think so. That is Theo. I'm Hefty Goof. It's 8:26 West Coast, 11:26 out on the East, 4:26 for those watching in the UK. We're going to play some community games this morning. It is National Crème de Menthe Day. I don't know. Crème de Menthe Day?
Crème de menthe, yes.
National Tackle Kids Cancer Day. We joked in the first hour that you can't kind of pause in that one because if you said it's National Tackle Kids Day, that's going to send people out there already start to tackle people.
Great. I'm babysitting a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, so let's go today.
All right, today,
tackling these kids.
Theo will be tackling all the kids that she's in charge of.
Yes.
National Neonatal Nurses Day, which is the tongue twister day of the day. Neonatal Nurses Day. National Online Learning Day, Greenpeace Day, World Afro Day, Cheese Toast Day, we already mentioned, International Dot Day. It is Make a Hat Day on the same day as National Felt Hat Day, Butterscotch Cinnamon Pie Day, and today is the start of Hispanic Heritage Month.
All right.
There's your rundown.
That's a lot happening today.
Yes.
Oh, it's also Miss Theo Day. Let's not forget the most important day.
Happy
every
Miss
Wednesday.
Theo Day. We applaud
Yes,
Miss Theo
officially.
in all of your days of the day. So.
Wednesdays, sometimes Fridays.
All right, it's time to play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall into the Monster's Mouth. We have a rousing 0 balloon streak going on right now. We've saved exactly 0 balloons. Yesterday was not kind to us. We tried. We really did. We went out the gate hard.
D-R-O-S.
Nice guesses. I like how excited we are for this game today, because we need to bring some energy to this game. All right, this is old-fashioned things, and we already have 3 letters, now 4. 4 of the 5 guesses have already hit. We are cracked already. Keep this momentum up, okay?
Ding, ding, ding.
We are going good. Bob, do you have a letter?
Plus sign.
That's not a letter, Bob.
No.
Okay, fine. Bob doesn't want to play. Nintendo Nerds adds a T. Old-fashioned things. Old-fashioned things.
Old-fashioned things.
Downs guess Underoos. That's a good guess.
Oh my god, that's funny. How about Dunkaroos?
Dunkaroos. Man, I never got those when I was a kid. I didn't get any of the fun, like,
Me
trendy
either.
stuff at all.
Yeah, same.
I was lucky to get a box of Kix cereal when I was a kid.
Hey, Kix was the bomb.
Kix actually
It
are
was
pretty
like
good.
they were really good. So I was happy getting the Kix.
Add some sugar, and they were really good. But just kind of take the sugar and you, like, sprinkle it on top.
Ooh.
Wheaties were
Yeah,
good
that
in that
sounds
respect, too. So.
Mm-hmm. And cornflakes. If you put sugar on cornflakes, I'm basically like Frosted Flakes. But yeah.
Oh no! Damn it, Nintendo! I'm gonna do that today. Now, buy a box of animal crackers and a jar of pre-made frosting. Bada bing, bada boom! Adult Dunkaroos.
Oh my god, that sounds like a stomach ache. Oh, because okay, in middle school once I ate those white and pink animal frosted cracker thingies before PE, and it gave me such a bad stomach ache. I will never forget.
You and I had very similar experiences. The other day, I went to the store and I bought a bag of those pink and white preservative-filled, delicious animal cookies. And
Circus animals, yes.
Yeah, and I ate the whole package in 2 days, and it didn't bother me at all. So we have basically the same reaction to those cookies.
So you got a stomach of iron, made of iron.
Yeah, it is a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, it's true. Nintendo Nerds, I just have to like 1 or 2, but knowing me, like I can't, like I have no self-control, so I eat way more than I should.
Quiet's guessing paper cows.
Whoa.
I mean, we should have
we're
this,
still
right?
Here.
Old-fashioned things.
Did we do? Oh, we already did tea. Because like it'd be perfect for tater tot.
B.
But that's not old-fashioned, is it?
Paper bows.
Boys?
Yeah, paper boys. It was paper boys. Maybe that's the thing where when you would cut them out and then you string them together. But I never referred to those as paper boys. Those were...
Wait, no. Are they talking about the actual paper boys? The ones who like... Oh, the ones who bring on
the ones who bring the
like newsies,
paper.
like
Yeah.
newsies.
That's not old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see. If
Well,
you're doing
I
the...
get-
you're
yes,
the person on the
yes.
side, of, like on the corner going, get
Yeah.
your newspaper here. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay,
right, we're gonna do something. I've never done this. This happened before with when I was on vacation. They played this on medium level. We're gonna play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. We're gonna do it on easy. We've just had such a rough run lately that we now have
ouch,
7
man.
balloons. 7 balloons to bank.
Ouch.
Paper dolls. That's what I was trying to remember, Kate. Yeah, paper dolls. And I was like, you call those things paper boys? No, they're paper dolls. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Famous brands, and there's an apostrophe. Nice work, Talon's cherry picking the S. Well, look at that. Whoever gets Ben and Jerry's is cracked. Nice work, Quiet I Am Gaming. Cracked. We got 7 balloons. Take that.
Whoa.
Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. We don't care anymore. We're just ripping this thing up and starting from the beginning.
Cracked. Ding, ding, ding. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Cracked. SHAQ.
Oh.
Bob's really excited. Bob hasn't had this much fun.
Wow.
And don't let the person floating
Seriously.
from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. You know what's fun is we could just give you the Wheel of Fortune letters. We have 7 balloons to pop now. Like, we can't lose just on the Wheel of Fortune letters alone.
Wheel of Fortune.
So, hey, you're in SoCal, and you've been there for a while. Have you ever gone to a taping of anything?
Deal or No Deal? Wait, no, is it Deal or No Deal? No, I don't know. It's the one where, what's his name? Wade. No, Wayne.
Wayne Brady?
Wayne. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I was hoping you would receive that.
I did.
The one that the one that he hosted.
It was a game show?
Yeah, it was a game show. And it was kind of like, wow, I can't think right now. Come on down. What's that one? With Bob
Price
Barker?
is Right.
Yeah, Price. Thank you. It was similar to that.
Are we playing a riddle right now? Like, are we playing where, are we playing Make Ryan Guess What Theo is Thinking?
Yes. Yes, you're doing really good so far. Good job.
Mashed potatoes. We banked 6 more balloons. Get wrecked. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. Easy mode. We're too much for you to handle. Suckers.
Take that. Huh.
Well, I haven't been to LA now. I mean, I had to work a football game in LA, but I haven't been to LA for like recreational purposes probably in, gosh, maybe 2 decades. But we went to the Price is Right taping, and then I wanted to go to Whose Line Is It Anyway, which when you said Wayne Brady, I was like, there's no way you got to see that because I was so jealous. But they were on hiatus, so we didn't get to go. It was sad.
Oh, bummer. That was a classic show back then, too. Whose Line Is It Anyway?
And they brought it back in some iteration. It may still be on TV right now, but I just haven't watched it as much. I watch it on their YouTube channel more. So
Yeah. You remember those good old days when we used to, like, wait for Friday nights for TGIF and turn on the TV with the family?
Oh, I remember.
Good old days.
Remember. All those years ago. Man, everyone's dishing out fun facts. Wayne Brady is an alum of the SAC Comedy Club here in Orlando. I did not know that. Nice work. I've been to Orlando far more recently than Southern California.
That's crazy. You need to come visit. For the pizza tour.
Wayne Brady saw your show?
Oh.
That's good to hear. I like when you get a chance to meet your heroes and they're actually good people. So.
Yes. I have definitely had some instances where they were not so great. And I was like, whoa, this is real life. Okay.
Chris, would that have been like the Louis Anderson era of Family Feud? Wasn't Louis the host before Steve Harvey? I mean, Steve's hosted it for like a decade and a half, it feels like now.
Whoa.
This is great vocab words.
What does that even mean? Great vocab words.
So what I want you to imagine is a vocab word, Theo. Okay.
Any word.
But of the vocab words you're thinking, only think of the good ones. In fact, the great ones.
The great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what a
Which
great
ones are the
vocab word is.
Narrows it down.
Man, so if you look now when it catches up, it's AP space PLE space T. So it looks like apple, but it's not. Quiet's going to swing for apoplectic.
Oh.
And Quiet I Am Gaming is cracked. I don't know what the hell that means. Anyone know what that means?
Apoplectic.
Cracked.
Yeah.
Cracked.
It's not the allergy thing, is it?
Cracked. Zesty.
And Bob is excited. All right, good job. We banked 15
Someone
balloons on
else.
easy mode, so we're back officially.
Oh, basically very angry. Overcome with anger. Oh, I've never heard of that before.
Nintendo nerds from the internet. This is where Maiko would try to convince me that this is off Maiko's top of his head. He'd say something like, "Oh, you don't know what I can't even say the word anymore. Apoplectic is." Mike would be like, "It's I don't know, maybe like overcome with anger or like extremely indignant, right? Like I don't know. Let me use it in a sense. Like Mark was apoplectic with rage at the decision, or something like that." I love you, Mike.
Smooth.
Smooth operator.
Okay, I was
Smooth.
Okay, I'm glad you did that.
operator.
Coast to coast, LA to Chicago.
What? Who sings that song?
Sade, the queen
Love that
herself.
name. I love that name.
Sade. Oh, that's a good. Oh, maybe I'll name my
right.
child that.
Apoplectic. Apoplectic. That's right.
Apoplectic. Apoplectic.
All right, Chris has got another one. I also saw Maroon 5 play on this short-lived show called Pepsi Smash and a bunch of concerts that were part of Jimmy Kimmel Live.
What? Wait. What does this have to do with?
So I was a big fan of Late Late Show with Craig Kilborn back in the day, and then part of that trip to LA where we did The Price is Right, we did do a taping of Craig Kilborn, and I was so disappointed because he came off a little creepy to me when he was live because he was like eyeing people in the audience, and it didn't. It's one of those things where like it could have been a moment in time, right? It could have been like. Yeah, it's not. It was. I imagined it. Right, could have been something like that. But I was like, oh, that kind of ruined it for me a little bit. But then I'll go back and watch Craig Kilborn clips, and like some of the bits that Craig had were hilarious. But there's also like
That's why they.
That's why what?
Oh, that's why it's called the magic of TV.
It is.
It covers all that.
And once I was in the audience for the show. Then when I'd watch like subsequent shows, like I'd be more attuned to like when Craig was getting on camera, because you could kind of see it as he was walking out. But what I will say is I happened to be searching for Craig Kilborn clips the other day, and apparently there's a lot of like interviews with people who were part of that show where it's just basically like Craig was really hard to work with. So.
Yeah. Womp womp.
Chris, is
Okay, I'm
that
gonna try to
good? Sorry.
I like that. Chris has been to American Idol and America's Got Talent.
Oh,
Nice.
really?
I've been watching America's Got Talent. It's actually really inspiring and amazing how talented some people are. Like, wow. Grandiloquent. Oh, is that how you say that word? Scott Chick. A long word I came across yesterday was grandiloquent, whose wise idea was it to have team building crossword time. Grandiloquent.
Grandiloquent. I'll try to use that in a
I
sentence
like
today.
that. Grandiloquent.
Oh, Miss
Means to be
Theo,
extravagant in language.
you have quite
Yes.
the grandiloquent language today.
A vocabulary.
Yes, that'd be.
Was
a
it
better
great
use of that.
vocabulary? Is it great vocabulary?
Great vocab words.
Well, thank you very much, Sir Ryan. Can we talk about Maroon 5 real quick since you brought that up, Chris? Who like loves Maroon 5's first album and that's it? Anybody?
I would love to contribute to this. I have nothing. So I hope chat can answer that question. I don't even know a song that Maroon 5 sings other than the one that they did. Well, no, they did a video the other day where it was like
Yeah.
Adam Levine hugging a whole bunch of women.
It's every video is that's when it went wrong. It was like the first album was so good, and then it was just like everything was just about Adam Levine shirtless with women in like every video. Yeah, I miss old Maroon 5. What? I can't believe you don't know any old ones. This love has taken its toll.
Oh, I know
on
that
me.
song.
She said goodbye. Yeah, that's from the first album.
Okay. And that was
Songs
the
About
heyday.
Jane. Yeah, that was the vibe. It's good vibes back then. R.I.P. Yes, he's got some very douchey music videos. I agree with you. It's like, do you really need to be shirtless rolling around with women in every video? Like, it doesn't even have anything to do with the song.
Good morning, Bubsy. Thank you for being here with the final hour crew. It is good to see you.
Bubsy Wub? Oh my god. What a
Hello,
name, Bubsy
FHC.
Wub.
It does it's that quote douchey music videos right there from Bubsy.
No, not from Queen. That's Adam Lambert. Right? Didn't
I thought Adam Lambert was from American Idol.
No, he was, but then he sang with Queen for a while.
Like,
And I think
like
there's
Freddie Mercury
uh-huh.
Queen?
Yes.
What? They're still singing?
Yes. And I think there might be another singer. I don't know why I'm thinking Asian singer. I think
Is it Brandon Urie?
No.
It's a long. Chris is good. I'm just trying to make Chris like basically
Got
quit
it.
the show. So
Let's see. Who is the current lead singer?
good morning, Aura. Thanks for being here with the final hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
Yeah, so this is the mode. This is the NFL mode, and I'm only playing it because no one else who plays video games on Gaming Morning Show likes this mode. So I'm just doing it because I want to get the potential NFL rewards. So.
So he was active through 2020 with Queen, but I don't know if they're still doing it now.
Nice work, Chris. Chris says Ryan's making me apoplectic, malectic,
Nice word use of the day.
intergalactic, planetary.
Intergalactic, planetary.
Planetary, intergalactic. I was listening to my CDs on my way to work the other day after our anniversary
okay, so
special.
you actually have a CD player like in your car.
Yeah, like it's a 2013,
Amazing.
so it wasn't by any means one where it was like this absolutely has to have a CD player, but they definitely, definitely put one in there.
Hey.
And it's actually a fairly annoying version of a CD player because it has it has a big screen. Like to use everything else, it's a touch screen. So to get to the CD player, you hit this button, and the panel goes, and then you can put the CD in, and then you have to hit the button again, and it goes to go back up, and it's kind of annoying. But anyway, yeah, I listened to some CDs. You know what album I listened to the most was because I had Aaliyah's album in there. The Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. So we had talked about that on the show, and I was like, I got to listen to the album. And I love the way that album opens with like that acapella part. And I can't sing it at all. But
I'm so impressed by you.
I told you that was one of my first CDs. The one that I don't have.
What?
I loved the All for One album too. And I don't have that one anymore, but there was a great I don't know, like track number 9 or something like that. But it was like, because Baby You're the Bomb or something like that, and it had this like bomb sound effect in it. I love that track too. But
I feel like I should. Oh, I wonder if I still have my CDs. But if I do, I should like send you my mixes, my CD mixes, so you can listen to them.
I did find some mixes that I had in there.
Yes.
Yes, there were definitely some mixes in my CD case.
Big old CD case.
KJ said, I accidentally played football mode for 1.6 seconds, but I think I'm going to play after the show. Listen, I'm happy that you're trying out Rocket League, KJ. Chris M.E. said Pepsi Smash was filmed on a small set, so I was close enough to smell Adam Levine's B.O., which, by the way, that's the new album coming out from Maroon 5 is Adam Levine's B.O.
Ew. That's his new cologne. Yeah, no
His new
thanks.
cologne.
Ugh. Okay, if you had like a cologne, what would the smell be?
Coming this fall from the from Gaming Morning Show host Hefty Goof, it's I was trying to find a way to like incorporate voice flattery. It's boisterous. The new scent from Gaming Morning Show.
Oh, boisterous.
Because when Johnny Depp came out with like Savage or whatever it was, like, or was it Sauvage?
I have no idea. That would make sense though. Sauvage.
Ooh, I would
Boisterous.
love pumpkin spice cologne. Damn, that would change my life.
Oh.
I love pumpkin spice.
Oh, and everything nice.
I'll be getting my pumpkin spice latte later today.
That sounds yummy. Wait, Downs, yours would be sausage?
Downs. The new scent from JF Downs.
Sausage.
Sausage.
No, sausage. It's gotta be fancy.
Sausage.
Sausage. Sausage. No, sausage. With the accent at the end. Sausage.
A while ago on Twitch, I followed a all kitten webcam. If you want, after this show is over, we could send you to just a 24/7 kitten cam if you want.
That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing.
I do have somebody who's celebrating a Twitch anniversary with a 24-hour stream. Or I can send us over to someone playing Super Mario World. So I'll let y'all pick Kitten Cam, 24-hour stream, or Super Mario World.
I vote for the kitten cam just because I want to see what that's all about.
Fair enough. All right, we'll send you over to watch kittens playing. I really hope it is a kitten cam. Like, I hope we don't get like catfished.
Yeah. Yes.
It's 8:50. That is Miss Theo. What have you been up to lately? Anything that you need to talk about?
I don't know. Well, okay. Something that will be coming down the road. Ryan knows I'm terrible at
The
promoting
range of
myself and what I'm
emotions.
doing. So many emotions in 30 seconds. I'm going to be putting together a program for people who want to learn Reiki Level 1, which is all about self-healing. And a few people have reached out to about it, so I just thought I'll create a program. So I think it's going to be available in about a month or so. So if it's something that you have questions about, holler at me on Instagram. But it completely changed my life. I love it so much, and I'll let you know more about it when more details come out. But that's pretty much it.
We are excited. You can follow Theo on Instagram. I am Miss Theo. Fantastic follow for everything Reiki, musician, and just honestly like self-love and taking care of yourself. Miss Theo, you are an inspiration to me. So thank you for being a big part of my life. Thank you for being here on Wednesdays with Gaming Morning Show. And thank you for all you do. You're really a tremendous
You're
human.
my inspiration. You boo.
Okay, so our Billy Thundergun Award goes to Chris M. Yee today. Congratulations to Chris M. Yee. The third thing out of Chris M. Yee's mouth today was, my favorite bad kids martial arts movie is Surf Ninjas, and then said, yep, I would die on that hill. So to you, Chris M. Yee, for defending Surf Ninjas to that degree, you are...
Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award.
Congratulations to you, Chris M. Yee, again. First ever win of the Billy Thundergun Award. Here's your Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news, re-news. If you missed any of our headlines of the day, you can catch it on our Twitter.
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
Nintendo has no plans to lower the Switch price in the U.S. following a European price cut, so get wrecked, United States. That's from Game Informer, Marcus Stewart. Austin Goslin of Polygon says PS5 update adds solid state hard drive expansion and much more. That's going to be finalized either today or on the 23rd or some mix in between. And then also, Activision Blizzard employees have filed an NLRB suit accusing company of union busting and intimidation, according to Rebecca Valentine of IGN. Out today, Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town on PC, Fire Commander for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One and PC, Merrick's Market for PS4, Xbox One, PC, Flynn, Son of Crimson for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC, Cat Lateral Damage Remastered PS5, PS4, Xbox Series S and X on Xbox One and Switch and PC. Dustwind, The Last Resort, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One. Mr. Pumpkin 2, Kowloon Walled City for Xbox One. Titan Chaser, PS4, Xbox One, Switch. Omen of Sorrow for Xbox One. Between Time Escape Room for Switch. Mind Cell for Switch. Timberborn for PC and Mac. Age of Darkness Final Stand for PC. Gas Station Simulator for PC. And our name of the morning, again, at WatchGMS on Twitter.
Hashtag GMS Name of the Morning.
Arkin the Dog Adventurer for Xbox Series X and S.
All right. That was a lot.
That was a lot. It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day.
Woo!
Toot toot. Let's do this. Sean worked really hard on this for you, chat. Hours. So, let's go ahead and see what Sean's been working on. We go full screen now to Sean.
Hey, bud. Hey, it's Arturo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, Arturo. It's Arturo. It looks just like him.
I can't tell the difference between your new setup and this setup. Arturo looks just as good as before.
It's the same. Everyone knows that Arturo has transparent skin and no body.
No, actually, fun fact, Arturo's skin is not transparent. It happens to be the exact same color as that bedspread. There you go. There's your clip of the day. Gaming Morning Show. Nice appearance by Arturo there. Nice work by Sean for getting everything ready in the green screen room today. So that was a birthday present for Sports.Gaming. Got a green screen. So. Kiki Low, thank you for checking back in at the end of the show. Thank you for being here as a lurker the whole entire time. Great show by you, chat. I'm proud of you. Thank you for being here. We'll be back tomorrow. GMS Puppet Pals Theater, because Mike, Sean, and I will be together for the whole show. We'll also have our April Name of the Month re-giveaway, because we're giving away Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion again, because I had forgotten, since it's been so long since we've done a Name of the Month giveaway, that we'd already given it away. So that'll be fun. Theo, what is your takeaway that was pretty okay from today's show?
Oh, I just love that Sean went to the light and then came back and then went to the light and then came back again. He's magical.
Sean is very good at popping in and out. Takeaways that were pretty okay, chat, as you get ready to watch Hackers for the course of today. Takeaway from KJ, bad movies are actually good. True. Chris M.E. said he's going to literally host a Surf Ninjas watch party. And Jellybone's takeaway was it's National Tackle Kids Cancer Day. So say it's National Tackle Kids Cancer Day before a kid gets hurt. Yes, please do not pause during the course of explaining that it is National Tackle Kids Cancer Day. Theo, please don't tackle all the kids, okay?
Oh, okay. I won't.
My takeaway that was pretty okay is that there is a movie called Simply Irresistible starring Sarah Michelle Gellar, where the plot line is that one of Sarah Michelle Gellar's crabs comes to life.
Yes, and it's her mom. It's her mom's soul in the crab and teaches her how to make all this food. It's amazing.
I like the way
Terribly
that
amazing.
I like the way that I just said it. Was Sarah Michelle Gellar's crab comes to life.
Yes.
Crabs. All right. Miss Theo, you were the best. For Sean, for Mike,
Crabs.
for Austin, for Theo, I'm Hefty Goof. Thank you for being here. We will see you tomorrow, as we do Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Get ready to say good morning to the cats. Cute Avalanche is next.
Bend over backward and over again. I'm jumping rules, so you don't have to. Making you smile as long as I can. Storm clouds are coming, and it's best if you prepare.